things go, the things you lost, the things you know. Wrong or right, she took her life. 'Cause blood it is for bleeding.
All right, welcome back for another week of the Dark Figures Podcast. I'm your co-host, Ryan. I'm here with my co-host, Robert. Say hello, Robert.
Hola, Robert.
We are here again for another episode. This is episode 21 of the Dark Figures Podcast. Before we get into our special guest for this week, we want to give a huge shout out to everybody who has liked, subscribed, followed our channels out there. Appreciate the love. Thank you for all your support and continuing support throughout this time period of our growth with this channel. And if you haven't yet, do me a favor. Go to the channels, hit our link tree, and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Do it now.
Thanks for all the Beanie Babies too.
Fuck yeah,
Beanie Babies.
we love Beanie Babies.
Do you guys get the beaver one? I love the beaver.
Dude, I have a collection of beaver ones.
My favorite.
You have no idea.
Well, on that note, this week we've got Lanny and we've got MJ from Save Robin Steele and the Cryptilians. What's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing swell.
Fucking
Excellent.
A. Pleasure to have you on this week.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah. I know we've already kind of went through a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And
Pre-show.
went live.
Don't worry, we got
Pre-showed it.
more.
We got ourselves coasters now, dude. We're moving
Yeah, I
up
know,
in the
like-
world. Look at that.
This is a sticker. Don't put.
There's a
Yeah, not
camera,
that one.
right?
Not that one.
Yeah, you got a camera there. Oh well, your guys' is right here.
Okay,
So
check
is
this
yours.
out. So we got this,
Fucking
Yep.
A.
right?
Yep.
Koozie, my
Yep.
hands, not cold.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Right.
And
Yeah.
check this shit out. Check this shit out right here.
Smart.
Lanny, nice
Smart.
guy, man. This guy's
Yeah.
cool. He brought Cryptilians coasters, so
Yeah.
they do not get stains on their nice wood table.
Everyone needs a
Goddamn.
Cryptilians coaster. Man.
Fucking
Who
A.
did you do the logo?
No, I had a friend of mine named Stacy Wilson, local lady, did it for me.
Oh really?
Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
That's a great fucking coaster, sticker, you
yeah.
name it, dude.
This
I
is
like
this
that.
is the sticker. We're gonna have you throw your sticker on too.
Yeah, you got to put that bad boy on the table.
MJ,
Yeah.
you need to up your,
Christen it.
you need to up your game with some stickers, dude.
I got a sticker.
Did you
right
bring
here.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you already
in front
brought
of
one right
Lanny,
there.
so
You
you
already
can
put it
stare
on
at my
too.
band.
You put it on.
Yeah, just so we can stare at it
I'm,
the
not,
whole
I'm
time.
angry. I'm looking at it.
All right. Well, here,
No,
Lanny. What? All right, you stare at that one then.
I stare at his logo all the time. It's on all my guitars.
So how long have you guys known each other? I mean,
Yeah,
obviously.
you guys seem pretty close. Like,
Shit, maybe a year.
no shit.
you're like, we just met on the way over here.
I met him at BJ's barbecue.
Uh-huh.
He bought me a drink.
Yeah, that's one way to
He-
somebody's
he,
heart.
He
That's-
told
yeah.
me he had free puppies in his van. I followed him,
With candy.
and he brought me here.
No, I think
How
we've
did
known
I
each
get
other.
here?
We've known each other for a couple of years. We
Yeah.
played a show together at Davidson's.
Okay.
Ooh,
And,
Davidson's. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, MJ scared me that night, so.
Why? Did you break your guitar again?
Yeah.
Fucking Greg, unplug my amp, man.
And then you got pissed and broke.
Oh,
Did
I
you
got
break it over him? Or?
No, I screamed at him on stage and told him if he stepped on it again, I was gonna kick his fucking head in. Then I threw my guitar against the wall and walked outside.
Did he jump right on the pole? The little
No,
pole
he
dancing
gave me
thing?
his wide eyes and just kind of. And that was about
I
it.
hope he had that same look. I hope.
Oh, was it?
Oh, that's perfect.
With the bandana and everything, man.
The bandana. Undertaker.
Yeah, he wouldn't even talk to me. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude just threw $1,000 guitar, man. What's up with him? Why is he angry?
Yeah, dude, all right. How much money do you have? I want to ask you that because this is not the first time you've broken a guitar. I seen you do it at the Portal too when I first saw you too.
Oh, I got billions, dude.
Oh, I was like, you just rebuild these. You're like, I'll take the pieces.
Bezos, my bitch.
Nice. Can you get
Amazon's
me
small.
into space too?
Yeah.
Nah.
I
Where's
want the
that
cowboy
hookup?
hat then
Nah,
at least.
my dildo rocket's not fucking ready yet. You know,
I got a bigger
I
head
gotta
than
go
he
bigger,
does.
dude. Bigger. You know,
He doesn't have the head like I
No,
got.
no, no.
his shit's bitch.
Tuna cans.
It just looks like a
I put
vibrator.
headlights on mine.
Mine's got veins.
It's so veiny. It's so veiny.
Batwing bit.
I know it's pretty, baby, but I didn't take it out for air.
So it's not necessarily a habit. that you're breaking shit into your own guitars, but it happens.
You know,
Did you blame it on your playing
some people
style?
are like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why do you do that shit? You know what, man? Honestly, it's a material possession. Fuck it.
Dude,
I
I
mean,
think
rock
it
and
drives.
roll.
Dude, you drove me in as soon as you did that.
Money comes and goes.
Not only the music, but when you started doing that, I was sold. I was like, no.
No, you didn't even hear the music. You just saw the broken guitar.
I
I'm
did.
like,
I did.
okay,
I
they're
did have my
probably cool.
earplugs in.
That's
but-
fine. I don't blame you. I probably would too if you were listening to
I was at the
awesome
portal, man. You see how fucking small that thing
shit.
is?
Yeah, fuck.
And it was always cranked to 11 when we were there, too. pretty
Absolutely.
much.
So loud that the
We're
speakers
doing
would
a
distort.
stadium tour in like a 12 by
in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Not
we
even-
made it work, though.
Can fit
Yeah.
2 cars in there. We fucking blast that shit.
I was waiting for somebody to fall through that stage, so every time I
Oh,
got up there, I was
God,
like,
That was my favorite part.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought I was gonna be
Right?
the one to do it.
it's like playing on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little seasick.
Yeah. I took ginger root before I got up there. So.
Oh, ginger root guy, huh?
You got ginger root? I got
I
goat
got it in
meat.
my pocket right now.
Motherfucker don't share though. Nice guy.
Yo, let me hit that fucking ginger root real quick.
Give me a snipe off that, bro.
You don't want any of this, man. No.
Got extra snap off that.
Is it expensive? It's the cheapest shit out there.
Is it addictive? No.
Nope. Will it make me not want to have sex? Make sex better. I think I want some of this.
I think yeah. I think that was a fucking great movie too, by the
Dude,
way.
That was a great
That
one.
was.
Walk hard.
You can take the babies, but you leave me my monkey. Fucking love
Come on, dude. What guy wouldn't say that?
No
Fucking
shit.
monkey. If I had a monkey, that shit would go everywhere with me. I
Fuck
would have
yeah.
him throw shit at every car that passed me.
Yeah, right, yeah.
out the sunroof. Just boom.
No, it was this guy. It was this guy.
him.
I'd dress him just like
The
me, so I could be
monkey's
like, it wasn't me, it
smoking.
was him.
Yeah.
See the problem?
Get the same hat and shades. Fucking watch. Apple Watch on him. He's got his new iPhone, taking selfies.
Got it all
posting on
from Jeff.
Instagram, telling people how much he
Benzo.
loves the Cryptilians.
Oh,
Fucking Chimpo the monkey, Cryptilians rule.
Dude, that'd be a hit.
that would be a hit.
Dude, I'd watch that shit on repeat nonstop, dude.
So when the fuck we buying a monkey?
I know, yeah. Let's get that going.
Fuck. Oh, shit. So,
That's an intro.
yeah, that is a
Intro,
great
that's
fucking
we
intro.
knocked that
That's
out
the
right
way
off the
you
bat.
guys fucking do it.
Usually it's a slow increase. We're going straight in right off the bat here.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm like an electric car, baby. You just
Yeah,
push
yeah,
it down
yeah.
and go full speed.
Usually it's a, yeah, so my name is and I play at this band.
Usually not that high. It's usually a little
I don't know.
lower. It's lower than that.
That's my internal Michael Jackson
Oh,
coming
yeah,
out.
okay. I was like, you could have went jolty on that
I
one.
could've,
but-
I could've,
Yeah, well,
man.
in my country,
In my country.
That poor bastard.
you remember Jolty?
Oh yeah, where's he?
He's still at Scott's.
Yeah, he's still hanging
He's
out.
still hanging out. He's around.
He's kind of like the guy on the couch.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Just
friend is
rolls
he?
over, smokes,
Yeah.
and then
Fucking
fucking
knows,
rolls
but he's-
back.
I fuck you, motherfucker.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Why you always breaking your guitars? There are like 6 people in the crowd. Why you breaking your guitar?
Dude, you should hear it. Listen to his podcast, dude. That was
Oh
funny.
my god, that was.
Oh,
That
I
guy
got
has
it.
some stories, dude. You know, he was in the porn industry and shit.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a cameraman.
He was a cameraman.
Oh,
in
that's a
fucking
dirty
LA.
job, but someone's got
Right,
to do
yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
I'm Micro.
Yeah,
This is
that's
good jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, man, talk about the wrong kind of splatter.
Right.
Shit.
He had a splash guard. It was all right.
It's like a little salad bar thing around him.
It was like SeaWorld, but it was Jolt.
Seaman World. I think there's a video called that.
Do not sit here. You might get splashed. Jolt is in there with a fucking screen. I got this.
He's got a fucking poncho on with a little rubber ducky on it. You know?
Hold my cord. Hold my cord.
Why do you do that? You don't save it for the end. You got to save it for the end.
Oh my god.
Double fisting one's not enough.
Fucking A. That's how we kick this shit off.
Hell yeah.
So you guys play separately then. So you guys ever did crossover with one or the other?
We
or-
have.
Yeah, we have.
It was with
Really?
Save Robin Steele,
Yeah,
correct?
Lanny was my guitarist
Yeah.
for a little bit, and you know, I had to cut the fucking cord, bro.
Well, you're over there swinging guitar. He left you, actually. He was like, this guy's swinging guitars around and shit. I was like, I'm out of here.
Amazingly, yeah, he did leave us, actually. We live too far away from each other. And, you know, he doesn't like me, so it makes it kind of a problem. I wouldn't pay him. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Right, yeah.
You know, I learned a shit ton of their songs in a couple weeks. I play guitar, but I'm not a guitar player.
Yeah.
And I learned a shit ton of their songs in a couple weeks because I wanted to play with them. We played, you know, a few shows, but like you said, the distance is so far.
Killed him, too.
Yeah, it's just so far, man.
Where you at?
I'm like in Cold Springs, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I work in California. So
Which part? Which
like in Herlong.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
So
Yeah,
I
you're
would drive.
Susanville then.
Right, I would drive in and have to drive past my house to his house, and it's a long drive.
Yeah,
man.
I had to do that when I did my first album with Nevermute. I was actually working in Lake Almanor.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, so I went straight from working in Lake Almanor straight in and had to go to the studio and record. And I was like, you motherfuckers.
Talk about bumfuck.
Yeah. I was like, you
no
couldn't
shit.
have picked this on a weekday where I could like took it off or something? So,
Fuck
hey, I'm
yeah.
sick. I got COVID before COVID. See the mask? Proves it.
Yeah.
Seems like a bunch of excuses
Remember
to me.
this.
Yeah.
Remember
Don't do
this
that.
moment.
See, MJ's like, I'm not hiring you now, motherfucker.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. No, we found a drummer. We're good.
I got enough excuses already on my side of things. You know?
Yeah. You don't do that? You're always on time?
Yeah, it's at my house.
You're like Scott, dude.
I am always on time. I'm actually really fucking bad about time. I'm 20 minutes. I mean, shit.
No shit.
We're
Yeah.
rarely here.
I know.
I'm
You know,
always-
when you said which time should I be there, I was like, hour, whatever, half hour, and you're like, hour. I'm
Hour
there.
on
Like,
the dot.
like, no shit, he
I'm-
was fucking here.
I'm early to everything. I take life seriously. I don't fuck around.
I do the same thing.
You know,
I'm like an hour early at fucking practices all the time.
I mean, if
Money
you're-
is some bullshit. Time you never get back.
if you're on time, you're late. You know.
Yep. Yeah.
Was that Lombardi time, right?
Yeah.
If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time.
That's
you're
hard
late,
to,
don't
that's
fucking
hard
bother
to find
coming.
in musicians, though. That's like,
Yep.
dude, it's like, get there on
Absolutely.
fucking time.
Well, yeah, it depends on the aspect that you have for when it comes to music. Whether it's it's just a hobby, it's just a thing I like to do, so it's not that important. I'll show up 5 minutes late. It won't be that big of a deal, you
Yep.
know. Or it's we're here to get shit done. We're having a good time. This is great. Why wouldn't you be excited to be here?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Be excited. Be excited to write.
Fucking
or
A.
just, you know,
You just
if you got a
want-
show.
You just want people on the same page as you that you're working with. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that goes for like a lot of different things. I mean, even at a job. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to be working with a douchebag who doesn't want to fucking be there.
Right.
You know, oh, this fucking sucks. I don't want to fucking do this. And it goes the same with music. You know, if
Yeah.
you're
Right.
not, if your heart's not in it, then just don't bother.
I think a lot of people like the idea of being in a band, but don't want to put the time in to actually be in a band.
Right, what it takes.
Yeah, they
It's
want
a lot.
they want to be on that Facebook page or whatever.
Right.
And they don't want to put the time in.
Yeah, get away from that.
Yeah.
It's like Batman or Robin, dude. Or was it Batman or Robin?
Fucking love Batman. And
No,
Robin.
Jim Carrey. The one Jim Carrey was in. That was
Yeah.
that whole fucking setup.
Well, he was a Riddler.
Yeah, when he was a Riddler, his
like
brain, he was pulling
it
people's
was
memories.
Chris O'Donnell or whatever. He just wanted to be a.
No, was
Chris
it
O'Donnell.
Val? Dude, it was
That was
Val.
That dude's
That was
name was-
Val. Oh no, yeah,
No.
Robin.
Batman
Yeah,
and
Chris
Robin.
O'Donnell
Yeah,
was
he was
Robin.
playing Robin. That's right.
Clooney and Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Nipples.
No,
Yeah,
that
with
was
donkey.
that was Val. I thought Val was
No,
in
yeah,
that one.
Batman Forever is where Chris O'Donnell came in as Batman or
No,
Robin.
Val was the
Val
one with
was
Iceman,
Batman.
right?
Yeah.
With
no.
Iceman.
Schwarzenegger.
Did you say Iceman?
with
Iceman.
That's a different
Yeah,
movie,
no,
dude.
no.
I don't know.
Iceman's
Myself.
fucking. We were talking about it, Maverick. You know.
Yeah, that shit's
All right,
awesome. I like
planes.
jets, all
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Leave me
All right, all
alone.
right. That was Batman. I swear he was in that jet, dude.
Dude.
Batman Forever was Val Kilmer as Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
And then Chris O'Donnell came in as Robin with the motorcycle and shit and stole his fucking car.
Yeah, wasn't that the one with Schwarzenegger?
No, that was
No,
the,
no.
that was the next one with
That was
George
the next
Clooney.
one.
Okay,
That
yeah,
was
there
George
you go.
Clooney.
There you go.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
Clooney's.
But,
Yeah,
but I get where you're getting at there.
I know.
Okay.
I forgot where I was going.
We're all
Keaton
right.
was the
We're
best
all right
Batman.
here.
Dude,
We're all correct.
Oh. All right, so back to our original discussion. Have you ever had a band member show up in the middle of your set during a show?
I have never had that happen,
No, I haven't yet.
and you
Yeah.
guys have.
It seems
I
like
still
you
got
got
that
a one
notch-
up
I
I
on
have
got
it.
that
one, yeah.
notch on his fucking belt.
I got
there
that
for
one. That was one of the checklists.
And then
All
what?
right.
What
It
happened?
He walked out, and then we finished our set.
Oh, I've
And he
actually.
was like, "I was here
Okay.
outside.
I actually did kind of do that to a band.
You did it.
I was playing in a cover band.
You're
and
just
I-
as bad. I'm not hiring you."
I
Right,
fucking
right,
hated
right.
it. Oh, I would not suggest
Yeah.
hiring me for anything.
He's a mess.
Yeah, no, they played some cheese stick music, and I just couldn't get along with it. I tried for a long time, and I just got so tired of it. And they were old, sour dickheads, and I just walked out.
Damn, he just described
You know,
me.
pack my
I
shit.
was like, that's me too. Like, I'm there.
That's why I don't play in bands with any of you or anybody.
One man band here.
Yeah.
MJ's on his own.
That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm playing everything myself.
I'm always
Fuck
on
it.
time. I don't fight with myself.
Oh, yeah, that's debatable.
Sometimes.
I do beat myself, but then it's
I
That's
fight
a
with
different
myself.
in a different
Probably.
way.
Yeah.
It's a pleasurable beating.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
True.
So what got you guys into the music, playing music? Did you guys start because you play bass,
no, I play guitar.
guitar? I thought you said you didn't play.
No, I play guitar, but I'm not a guitar player.
Yeah, he played guitar first. Yeah.
Okay. So, but I mean, did you guys start with guitar or was it something else?
I did.
You did. What-
Yeah, I had this. This is a good story.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Central California in a little town called Dos Palos, and we had this. Me and my bass. We didn't even have a drummer. We're trying to get our shit together. Me and the bass player had this guy coming in and trying to play guitar with us. I was just singing, and he went. I had this like black girl porno, and he went and.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
what the name of it. It's like
I was like, was that the title?
Like,
Holy shit!
The shit that he buys.
What
probably.
year was
it was like Compton Hose back that ass up.
Oh, hell
you know?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know. Hey,
I've been there.
he actually went in my bedroom during a break, and he actually took that magazine home with him, right?
And he never came back.
No, I said this motherfucker done stole my magazine.
Yeah.
Don't come back, dude.
Right? Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
kicked him in.
I kicked him in the curb for stealing my
Why are you gonna be stealing
Good.
his
my
his-
magazine,
Yeah,
dude.
no, you gotta. You gotta ask first. I
So
mean, that's just.
at that point, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna play guitar.
Yeah.
So I played for like a month singing and playing guitar.
Right.
After a month, I never got better. I'm still the same.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the reason I started playing in a band was because of that incident.
Yeah, because Cryptilians didn't have actually a drum. You guys were running a drum machine, right?
We were at first.
Yeah.
So so that story I told you about was a long time ago.
drummer
Yeah.
Roland.
But yeah, like we had a drum machine to I want as least people involved as possible.
Yeah, but get away from. As a drummer, get away from the drum machine.
No, we did. We did for sure,
yeah,
dude.
drum
Yeah, I know
drummers.
you guys did.
We did
Yeah.
for
Drum
sure.
drummers get drum machines. They show up on time.
Yeah, they do.
That is true.
But they also don't have that feel like an actual drum.
No, it's
Like,
different.
yeah.
It is different. It's way different. And we, Pat, my bass player, actually convinced me to go away from it, and he was 100% right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did have a drum machine for a while,
Yeah.
out of necessity. I didn't want to just stop playing.
Right.
So yeah, that's true.
Is all the writing pretty much? Is that you do all the writing?
Yeah, I prefer writing by myself, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah. Because then you got somebody like me in there, like directing, like a fucking trafficker. Like, okay, get over here, this riff over here,
Well,
over here. Okay, we're gonna put that over here.
Don't hire him.
I play with a lot of good guys, and what happens
I wouldn't
is
do that with you.
when you write with somebody, and you're no longer playing with them anymore. Like, is it right to play those songs anymore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a good
Absolutely.
conversation. I love
Absolutely.
this because I've been in this situation before where it was like that, and yes, I think it's if you don't have a contract written out already, it's open. It's open
It's
game.
open game.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's open game. But yeah, should you move on? 100%. So I mean, you got a new member. Start writing that
Especially
new
when
album.
You get a new member,
Right.
because
You got a new member. Write a new album.
you wouldn't want to walk into a project and go, oh, so I'm gonna start. What do you guys have that has nothing to it? And you're like, no, you're gonna learn this shit that the other guy was doing. You're like,
right.
Right.
cool. So it's not me playing; it's me pretending to be this person.
Pretty
But
much, yeah.
that's okay if you already have dates already set up and you like
Which is-
cancellation.
yeah.
I don't like canceling.
Right.
No.
So
I don't
we're
either.
gonna play it. So we're gonna play those. If you get a new member and play these songs, we'll move on from here.
Yeah.
But this is what
Let's
I got
get this
set up
out of the
already.
way and then
And then
progress.
So I think that's where it's okay to do that and then move on from there because that's just a chapter in that life where you're like, okay, I was at this point with my life and now that's over. I'm gonna move on. I got a new wife. She's hotter. I got bigger tits.
right.
We love those.
Yeah. So I mean that's pretty much it because you want to progress from where you were at
Right.
originally. So it's always like, oh yeah, she got a big fat ass now. And like,
You get all the parts.
yeah.
You need all the parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock her loose, and then I might move on. Fucking,
Then you upgrade again.
Yeah,
Man. It's
yeah,
like
you
buying
upgrade,
a new
yeah.
car. You know, you start with
Getting
the
a
Corolla.
Tesla now.
Next thing you know, you got a Camry.
Yeah.
Shit, 2 years later, you're driving a Lexus.
Right.
Look at you, man.
Yeah.
First he was fucking making fries. Now he's running the McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing big things.
Big dick thing.
They fucking probably make more money than I do right now. You know? Shit.
What about you, MJ? How did you get the Save Robin Steele started?
Shit.
Was that your first project?
Here, yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a long time.
Where are you from?
I'm
originally?
from the East Coast, so Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Dude, I thought Martha's Vineyards was fucking Napa Valley, dude.
No,
Does she have more
Just
than
because
one?
it said vineyard?
No, Martha.
He's a
guys-
wine
am I
country.
wrong?
Right.
It's a little island off the coast of Massachusetts.
Okay.
Obama just bought a house there. Clinton's
Fun fact.
there. Yeah, a bunch of people.
Or not.
Letterman.
George Clooney
Yeah.
in his
Ted
Batman suit.
Danson used to be a
Ted-
regular at my restaurant.
Oh, really?
And Bill Murray. Yeah, Bill Murray's the motherfucker.
I want to see that guy, dude. I would love to hang out with that guy.
He don't walk in your restaurant like a normal person. Let me tell you
Right.
how Bill Murray works.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'd
what
love
he'll
to
do
hear
is he'll walk in the back fucking door.
Yeah.
Right through the kitchen.
You're
and
like, we don't even have a back
He'll
door.
stop and he'll just smile, look at you,
Yeah.
and he'll fucking sit there and just start eating shit off plates in the back.
I heard that. I heard that story.
he'll
Yeah.
dip into the soup thing.
I'd
fucking
slap
take
that
his
guy
own
if he
thing.
ended up doing
No,
that.
that's
dude.
cool.
Get the fuck. I don't care if you're Bill Murray. Get the fuck out of
No,
here, dude.
fucking man.
You know how
He
much
was
I
in-
paid for these fries? I'm in the East Coast.
He was
right
in
now.
Caddyshack, dude. No, fuck that shit. Motherfucker killed gophers.
Yeah, so was Chevy Chase, so I'd slap him too.
Chevy Chase is a prick, though.
I heard that too.
Yeah,
actually,
fuck
yeah.
him.
Did you meet him too?
No, he's like the Eric Clapton of the Saturday Night.
No,
World,
he's
you
like
know?
Ingwing Malstein. Dude, I
Yeah,
guarantee
he,
you.
he doesn't like donuts, dude. I don't know if you know that, but don't give
No, I
whatever
saw
the
that.
fuck
I
his name
saw
is
that
a
video,
donut.
dude. I kept getting that too. I was like, "What the fuck's up with this donut shit?" Dude.
Don't
I'm like, "Yeah, I'm
give me
opening
my
up for
donuts."
Ingwing Malstein." They're like, "Bring him some donuts." I'm like, "Okay." What was he like, Doughboys or what? Like,
Yeah.
I don't. Maple bars? What the fuck?
Does he have
that fat old
diabetes?
dude.
Is his blood sugar low?
Yeah, what's going on? Am I spiking the donuts here?
He uses the frosting for his fucking hairdo he's got going on, you know? It gives it that volume.
Right,
Go
right.
grease
It's like
lightning.
Vidal Sassoon, you
That
know?
motherfucker's still using Aquanet. Let's be real.
Anyway, Save Robin Steele kind of started, you know, I bought a house and I finally had my own place. And like, I kind of, I don't want to join somebody else's project. To put it that way, I don't want to be. I mean, maybe it's selfish, but I don't want to.
You're
be
a writer,
I don't
though.
want to be a part of your song. I want to write my own song.
Yeah, because you're a writer.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
You know,
It's not being selfish. You're just
and it was like it fell into place when I bought the house. It was like, okay, fuck it. My garage is no longer a garage. Your Cadillac's getting parked outside, woman.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
right. Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah.
You know, and
put a raincoat on it.
Yeah. Deal with it. I'll fucking start it in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, and then I met Joey. We were both working for soda companies.
Yeah.
You know, and I met him, and he supposedly had a drum set.
Supposedly, like he had pots and pans when I saw him. I don't know what happened.
It
He
was-
said I had a drum set. He had fucking an 18-inch pot and a fucking.
There was room for growth.
Yeah.
Dude, he had a lobster pot, all right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
fucking sounded great.
It sounded
you
good.
know?
It was deep.
Yeah, it had this donk donk
yeah.
sound to it. I fucking loved it. The tone to it, awesome.
We had to tape it for
Bar none.
sustain though.
Yeah, fuck your Gretsch shit, garbage.
Get out of here with that shit.
But he showed up, and you know, we started playing songs. And I honestly didn't expect it to go anywhere. Oddly enough, I'm more hip hop artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever dive into it?
Done a lot of hip hop stuff.
Really?
I mean, I've opened back home. I've opened for Red and Meth, Ghostface Killer,
shit.
Oh no shit.
Barrington Levy, and some.
I did photography work
shit.
here, so I did when it was Common and Wiz Khalifa and DeSaint and Deuce.
Did you meet any of them?
Yeah, because
I heard Common's way down to earth. Dude.
I was shooting with DeSaint at the time and Deuce because they were part of this clothing line that I was affiliated with. So I was running around backstage, but they had these huge ass bodyguards.
I'm
And,
sure
and
they
look at
did.
me. They're not letting me in, okay?
No, they're like, you're up to no good, bro.
yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what's in your jacket? Well, dude, I got camera parts, whatever, dude. These guys were huge. I was like, were you a football player? Chat.
It's like football.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab your head.
I used
and
to beat up
spike it like
football
a
players.
football. No, but I didn't get to see any of them. But it was just cool being around because it was at Reno Convention Center. So it's a huge place. So just being able to go like multi-pass.
Yeah, I'm going up on this rafter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I got multi-pass. Okay, see. Yeah,
Only if you're at the same shirt she had on. Or
I know,
whatever
yeah.
that shit is.
Yeah.
That'll get you anywhere. I heard.
I didn't have the shirt. I just had that fucking rubber
Masking tape.
strap
Yeah.
she
That's
had.
what I'm talking
dude.
about. That's awesome.
That was it. I looked like a Borat, but Fifth Element style.
This is my sister. She good on top.
I was watching that yesterday. I was like, yeah, I haven't seen that in a while, dude.
Best prostitute in all Kazakhstan.
Isn't there a second one? There's a second one, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah. He just came out with it.
It's not as good.
It's
No?
not as
No.
good. You
Not
seen
even
Bruno?
No,
Don't.
no,
Don't.
Don't.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I watched about 12
I
seconds.
think I
of it,
watched.
said I've had
I
enough.
was like, gonna say I watched the intro, and I was like,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, it's
I think I
about
fell
as-
asleep, and I was like,
I was
all right.
like, I didn't fall asleep. I was just like, this shit sucks.
I'm always tired when I put on movies, so it's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna watch this movie, and then it's like 30 seconds, and I'm like,
So
'Cause
they're
you're
good- so
old.
they're
I know what
good
you mean.
for.
and then I wake up at the credits, I'm like, oh, that was a great movie. Like, fuck.
Fuck, I gotta watch that again.
I know, I gotta do that.
Are
again.
you,
That was-
are you that kind of person that plays it off like you watch the whole thing?
No, I
Like,
did that.
yeah.
So I did that with
That
the Val
middle part was
Kilmer
great.
fucking documentary thing that we were talking about earlier.
Oh,
I seriously
he so
watched
did.
it 3 times in one day because I would fall asleep and then I'd have to, all right, where the fuck was I? And I'd have to rewind it, watch it again, fell asleep again, and then I had to do it again. Yeah.
so I went to see the new Top Gun thinking I'm going to get a good nap in, right?
Right, yeah.
I fucking stayed awake the whole time, man. It was pretty good.
Dude, that's
yeah.
what I heard.
That's what everybody keeps
I
saying, man.
I gotta
It's
watch
good.
that, dude.
I'll be honest.
I'm gonna get the bootleg Mexico
I haven't
version
seen
of
a,
that shit,
a
dude.
good like movie in a long time. Like, you know, a modern movie, something that just came out.
Yeah,
It's like, it was good.
yeah.
You know, I watched every second. Even my daughter, who's like, "What the fuck are we going to see this for?"
Really? So the storyline was pretty.
So
does
you relive
it
your
match up
childhood?
to? Does it kind of continue from
Yeah.
the?
It matches up real well.
Really?
Yeah, it's well written. I mean, there's the cheese factors are definitely in there.
Oh, you gotta
but,
have
I mean,
that though.
You
That's-
gotta have
That's
them.
Hollywood,
Right.
dude. They
Yeah,
always
you
gonna put
know.
that shit in there.
You gotta make men cry.
Unless
you know.
it's fucking
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite, and then they're like, "We're going raw dog on this bitch."
It's not the 2020 tropes.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
it brings it back.
It's
yeah,
cool.
it's like a
Really?
throwback to the old ones.
Nice.
It's good.
I like
man.
that. I like that.
Strong female characters making the Maverick look like an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm thinking Battleship when you guys talk about
Oh
it.
fuck yeah.
I'm like, is Rihanna gonna be in there too?
What? She didn't make it to this one.
Umbrella, brother, I got on a battleship.
Hey.
Hey.
Battle.
So were you playing music when you were over East Coast?
Yeah, sorry.
Martha's Vineyard.
I started actually in kind of a grungy band, probably like 16, 17 years old. We just never got anywhere. Everyone's like, "Oh, we're not good enough," so we never played anywhere. And
Was
I
it just
like,
people you got like met through like
yeah,
school and shit?
Yeah, we
You know?
grew up together, and I mean,
That never works out.
no, I mean it did. We still keep in track. They still play together.
I was just saying.
But I took off.
That's not.
You know, it's just, oh, we're not good enough. We're not good enough. We're not going to play live. And I'm like, okay, you guys can go fuck yourself.
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm going to go write hip hop songs,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
You know, I can do this alone.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna join Redman on this tour.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, it was cool.
I'm gonna join Wu-Tang. What's up? You're the only white guy in here.
Yeah. Hey, everyone remembers the white Wu-Tang.
I'm gonna be the
rapper.
white Wu-Tang rapper.
Everyone knows that dude, right? Yeah.
Old dirty white bastard. Let's go. That's what it was originally.
Yeah, I'm old dirty tighty whiteys.
Yeah.
Dude, that was my name.
Q-tip was already taken.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was pissed about that actually. You know,
I
was poo tip. But yeah, that one, you know.
So when did you move here after your time in the East Coast, or did you kind of like jump around?
I moved to Florida. I went to Full Sail University in
sorry.
Florida for audio engineering. Yeah. Fuck, man. You talk about 2 years of burnout.
Right. NASCAR.
And then I went back home and did not a fucking thing with music. I sold all my gear, everything.
Really?
Didn't want to fucking even see it anymore.
Don't ever
Nothing.
do that.
I know.
Don't
Well,
ever do
I
that.
was just so burnt out. And then I moved here and bought a new Strat and played it a few times and sold it. And
I was gonna say broke it.
no,
And then like
no, not yet. And
came-
Is that one? So that one's still together. And
no. I sold that.
oh, you did.
I had a guy. I was actually working at a lumber yard, and some people knew I went to college for engineering, and they kind of pitched me to this guy, and he played in a cover band, and I was like, dude, I don't even own equipment. No, I'm not playing in your band. And it took him like 2 months, and he finally broke me down. He's like, no, I got all the equipment you need. I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking play.
Uh-huh.
Then I gave in and played with them for a while, and it's a good thing I did. I bought a new guitar, and then spent all my money and keep continuing to spend all my money on guitar gear. Cause
How many guitars do you have right now?
I don't know. Dude.
I'd like to get a count, dude.
It's pretty crazy. Like that little one
13
little
or so.
bullshit thing you had, catapulted him to where he is today.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
spawned all that.
Right.
Dude. That's what we like to get into.
Yeah,
It's
he-
like the spawn of all
Yeah,
where you're at now.
The guy who pulled me in, actually, he had died a few years ago, which is sad. He had a brain aneurysm on the job. Like he was
No
like he was like
shit.
55 years old.
Yeah, but
pretty young.
I hear you get double pay after that.
Time and a half.
Is that right? I might be wrong.
Well, it matters how long you stay on the job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think
Not in my job.
I thank him every day for just getting me back into it.
Yeah, that's
you
cool.
know. And, his kid came over and jammed a couple times, and he was like, my dad fucking really liked you. I still have that guitar.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
and that kind of brought me back into it. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
shit, maybe I should start writing again.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned about the whole hip hop background, which is cool because you're not the only person that I've talked to that has had that kind of background. Because I come from a similar way where, you grew up, you heard
I did too.
bands like Metallica, Nirvana,
Yep.
Foo Fighters, all these other bands from the 80s, 90s, and all
Until
that
I
good
told
stuff.
my
right?
parents to go fuck themselves, and it was Tupac and Biggie
No,
all
it was-
day long.
It all started with the "fuck you, I won't do what you tell me."
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Rage,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
And,
Rage Against the
and then it
Machine.
moved on to "fuck the cops,"
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
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 Fuck the police. That fucking look, dude.
Oh shit.
that's all I got for that one.
But how much of your writing comes from that background?
Hip hop, a lot.
A lot.
Does it transition pretty well though?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It works out real well. I mean, you know what? I wrote songs before I wrote hip hop, but I don't think it really became something until after that. It challenges you. Like you have 16 or even like most of my hip hop songs I cut down to 8 bars. I think 16 is just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I cut them down to 8 bars. I go with like a rock format,
Yeah.
and
Ooh, I like that.
it's
Short, punchy.
Yeah. I
short.
like
Get
that.
to the point. Get to the fucking chorus. Get to the
Right.
bridge. Get through the
Yeah.
song. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean? Say what you got to say and be out.
Yeah.
And it's like you have so much time and there's so many words that you get to fit into that eight bars.
Right, and
You
still
know?
tell a story.
And it's all gonna make sense.
Yeah.
With rock, it's like, fuck. You don't have to make sense.
No.
And you don't have to say that many words.
Well, that could be both ways though too. You could do rap.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Rap and rock.
I don't like with rock. I don't make sense to you.
Island boy.
Yeah.
I love them,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
I hit them up for a collab. They told me to go fuck myself.
I thought you paid for one of those fucking cameos, dude.
I did.
Like I paid for all of them. Actually.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, all 4 of them because they got new members now.
Jamie Lynn Spears is on there now.
bro.
Yeah.
You're like, damn right, I paid for him. Too.
I got Jessica. I got
I got
Jessica.
him on sale.
I got Jessica Simpson. The best part of it is you just see this and she goes, it's like, Save Robin Steele's great.
It sounded like a dude.
My name is Judy. I am from
I was like, I'm
Indiana.
getting Val Kilmer next, dude. Get that voice box
I'm
going.
born here. I'm born here.
Yeah, then they call you about your warranty. And then it's
yeah.
fun and games are over, dude.
Oh, yeah. Get those on the fucking daily.
You got those dark. You got to went dark on there.
It's the only people who call me. It's like my only friends are the car warranty people. I'm like, what's up,
You're like,
guys?
I missed you. I haven't heard from you in days.
Bro, I'm glad
dude.
you're checking up on me, man.
Hey, did
Somebody
that
cares.
I'm doing well.
Did that happen?
Glad someone cares about my car warranty.
that's
I've been
great.
worried shitless.
We should do that.
Hey, thanks to you, I got
Dude, that'd
friends
be
over at
fucking great.
Target now. Like,
Can we prank call someone?
Yeah. We're gonna do the Jerky Boys, dude.
we should.
My name is Mike Grass.
yeah.
I like to stuff furniture on my ass. One time I fit a whole sofa in my ass.
This is Domino's. I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, this is the right number.
Yeah, I called the right person.
My name's Mike Rizzo.
Your name's Jeff, right?
Jeff.
This is Jeffy.
What do you say? I can count the potato. I can count the potato.
Ada.
You gotta buy a burner phone for that.
Yeah.
Fucking burner phone.
Burner phones are now going to be displayed up here.
Fucking burner phone. I'm stealing Roberts for that one.
Fuck you. I already get enough shitty calls. I had somebody look at my phone. They're like, "Why the hell do you got so many blocked numbers?" I was like,
Car warranties.
Well,
"Pornhub
I got a lot of cars.
fucks you up."
I'm addicted.
Yeah.
So what do you look up when you look up in a Pornhub? What are you looking for?
Oh,
Midgets.
yeah, midget clowns actually.
Midget clowns are the
Dude,
best.
yeah, dude. I'm waiting for that category to show up. It's not there yet.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about big shoes, right? You know, look at midget clowns.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
You compensated. You drive a truck too?
Fucking big truck, bro.
Yeah.
Shit got a
I got
350.
this thing lifted.
And it's like this, and
12
you got to
inch
push
lift.
the nose to close it. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. Do all the cars try to fit in? Like all the
Oh,
clowns
yeah,
try to fit
yeah,
in
you
like the
stuff
car?
in, yeah.
You know, how many clowns can you fit in there?
Dude, a midget orgy? I'm waiting for that. Dude.
midget clowns, huh?
I don't think they have enough.
Midget clown orgy.
They'd have to fucking pull from
I mean,
all the
anybody
Wonder
can
what
look up a
music they listen
Barbie,
to.
but he's looking up fucking midget clowns.
That is
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Barbies are boring,
That's
dude.
overrated, dude. Fuck Barbie.
Yeah,
like
that's
niche.
boring.
Yeah.
That's niche.
Malibu bitches
That's
just
you?
lay there.
No,
Yeah.
that's not me.
I mean, what are you doing? What are you pulling up here?
Oh God.
Jeff already knows. He's like, I looked at your computer. I already know.
Misfits videos.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
He's got Danzig videos up
Dancing.
there.
It's just dancing up there on a pole.
Mother!
Forgive me for this pole dance.
I didn't mean to be a big dick.
Did you go to the show when they were last year?
Yeah, well,
With
yeah.
the cradle?
It's like, yeah, I took my daughter. She's 6.
Yeah.
And she got to meet
Awesome.
Danzig.
Nice. Yeah.
Great story.
So he's like, 66. She's 6.
Yeah.
People have probably been waiting their whole lives to meet the guy.
Yeah.
She gets to meet him the first concert she goes to. So
Were you sitting right in front of me, dude? Because there was a little girl right in front of me that did the same thing. They went and met him, and she was fucking rocking.
that
the
was
whole
my
time.
kid.
Was the
That
guy
was, that
bald?
was my daughter.
Dude, I was sitting right behind you.
Yeah, that was him.
I was literally sitting right behind you.
That was my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's way cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
she
like
was killing it. I was like, hell yeah, this is fucking awesome.
we.
She's
So
my people.
we
Yeah.
go. That's what she said. The MJ's her people.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we go to the back, and his manager's back there, and he's like, "Hey, you can play on that piano if you want to." That's what he tells her, right?
Yeah.
She goes, "I could play piano."
right?
So she
Jumps
jumps.
comes out.
She
and-
jumps up there and knocks out a song, and like the whole room is like clapping.
That's awesome.
And then Danzig comes in, and he goes right to her and goes, "I hear you play piano," and shakes her hand. Yeah, he was.
That's awesome.
That's cool. So he was cool. Like
I met him like in August of last year.
Yeah.
He was cool, dude.
Really?
My wife is like, he's actually a lot nicer than I thought he'd be. I said,
Oh, it's because everybody sees that fucking fighting video. He
Yeah,
tried to fight
yeah.
that guy who was like 6'4".
right, the young dude.
Yeah,
Right.
and he knocked him out. And I was
Right.
like,
That's
oh.
right.
I was like, holy shit.
I
was like,
hope
I thought
this-
he was a dick though. Like the whole thing, I was like, damn, maybe he's a dick. And like he was just like,
Nothing wrong with
he was
dicks.
trying to bully.
I'm a dick.
Well,
You're a dick.
There's nothing.
He's a dick.
We're all dicks. Hey!
Yeah, you could be a dick, but don't be a fucking bully. If you're
Yeah,
a bully,
exactly.
that's a totally different thing.
No, that's not cool.
That's not cool. Don't be a bully.
Yeah, you're just a douche.
Fuck you, Mike. You're a bully.
Well,
Fucking bully.
I anticipated this whole little thing coming up here, you know? And I would say this, if I would have been there, that dude had to beat me up too.
Yeah. Were you right in the center? Were you right in the center in the
Yeah,
seats?
I was
Dude,
immediately in the center.
I was seriously. Me and my wife were literally sitting right behind
You guys are great
dude.
friends.
Yeah.
We were there.
Well,
even
I
give him a
saw
high
him-
five,
So
you
I
know?
saw him first when they came to the new Oasis way back in the day. Way
Jesus.
back in the day. And they were way too loud. That was the only show that I had to fucking leave because my eardrums were fucking blown. And I was like, and I was 20,
And you're a drummer.
I was 23,
No shit.
24. And I was like, dude, I can't even fucking stand this shit. I had to get out. When they played at GSR, they sounded 100 times better, dude. So good.
Well,
So good. They nailed it.
GSR is an amazing system.
Yeah, but
too.
you would be surprised of how many people have struggled with the sound at the theater because it is so big and it's
Yeah,
not,
it is.
It's
not easy to
dial
run that
in.
sound.
No.
No.
But if you're used to running just fucking cranked, it'll sound great.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They sounded fucking amazing. Cradle of Filth blew it. That's what I went there for. Because they got a bunch of new members. Too.
Oh, that's
They got
right,
a new
huh?
keyboardist and a new
right.
guitar player.
Crazy how you.
Isn't-
it's pretty crazy you were there and you saw my kid.
Yeah, dude, and I was stoked. I was like, yeah, I want to give her nuts, right? But I don't want to be that creeper guy who's like,
Oh, man.
Come here, little girl.
I know, and I was like, hey, and I was like, I'm not
She's
gonna
a
do
G,
that.
too.
Dude, I was
I
like,
kind of knew for like 2 weeks that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I kind of had an inkling it was going to happen, and I kept telling her every day. I put on his music to get her like brainwashed a little
Yeah.
bit, and I
the
tell
whole
her
week. Yeah.
every day. I'm telling her, hey, he's a regular guy.
yeah,
If you meet him,
yeah.
Don't
be
be
starstruck.
don't be nervous.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
She nailed it,
Yeah,
huh?
she-
That's fucking awesome,
Yeah.
dude. I'm
She
so,
nailed
dude,
it,
my
she
wife's
nailed
gonna
it.
trip, dude, because my wife was saying, let's go. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
She
I was
tells
like,
me.
yeah.
She tells me. She looks back at me. She goes, "He's the greatest, Daddy."
Hell
He's the
yeah, dude,
greatest.
yeah,
Awesome.
dude. She was getting it. I was like, this is fucking awesome. She made the show better. I was just watching her.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude, get it.
Yeah, she was headbanging and everything.
Yeah,
man.
dude, she was throwing
Yeah.
up the horns, just fucking
Dude.
getting down. I was like, this is cool.
His kid is so fucking cool. We had Cryptilians over at my house one night for they did a little live show for us because I like to be spoiled.
I know, right?
So
Yeah, you're like a Hugh Hefner.
they came over. Oh, I had my smoking
I
jacket
had
on
my
and shit.
robe on. Dude.
Welcome
Yeah.
to my abode, bunnies.
Yeah, check out
Play.
my bunnies. No, they're
Play
real,
for me,
they're real
Justice.
bunnies. They're right there.
And they came over and she came over and helped me film it.
Yeah.
She's running around with a camera, and actually, her footage is better than mine.
Did she grow up listening
No
to the
lie.
music
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
from
man.
the start?
From the gate.
Yeah, so my kid did the same thing. Like, so I'd have band practice and I'd put the cans on him and stuff, and he would just zonk out as soon as we started playing. He just, and now every time we put on a song, he's like, he does this in his car seat. I'm like, yeah, I could see him in the
Yep.
rearview mirror. That's my boy.
She sat through a couple
Yeah.
of our practices, and you were playing with us. Too.
Yeah, sure.
I
did.
love that, dude. That's fucking awesome. It's cool when kids get involved.
Agreed.
The younger generation, I think, is
Yeah.
kind of missing a lot of that.
My daughter is in the studio with me a lot. She's quite a piano player, and
We got Father's Day coming. We're all fathers.
I
Happy
know.
Father's Day, everybody.
Father's Day.
oh man,
Yeah.
that day.
Coming up.
Yay.
Yeah, dude, I had COVID last Father's Day. Dude, I was seriously isolated in a room. I had to FaceTime my kid who was in the living room.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
buddy.
wild, man.
Yeah, they're like, "We got you a gift." He got me socks with his face on it. Says "No more than Dad." I'm like,
What?
stuck in this fucking.
Dude, I would wear those on my arms when I played drums.
Yeah, right. Dude, good call. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to do that. I don't want to
Yeah.
wear them out though, too.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna wear them tomorrow.
Everybody should get COVID, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude,
I'm telling you, I had COVID.
I gave it to
and
him.
Yeah.
I had COVID, and
Ray gave me mine.
and me and my dog went to the extra bedroom in my house.
Yeah.
That was the best week I had, man.
Right, yeah.
It was so cool, man.
Not me. I was fucking yelling at my wife. I'm getting the fuck. I jumped out of my window. I said, I'm gonna have to get out of here, dude. I was like, I'm jumping out the window.
hot dog at
Dude, I love
Yeah.
Dude, I
Scott's
love
like, you could have came to my house and jammed the whole fucking time. And I was like, you son of a bitch. I'm
Hey.
already
We all
10
had it.
days in.
Dude, I locked myself in my studio and said nobody come over, and I was really happy about that.
Yeah, right,
I was
yeah.
like, nobody come over.
Did you write?
Yeah. I don't know what, but
I didn't.
it's probably a bunch of shit.
I sat in fucking my underwear and ate cheese puffs and
I
watched
love
fucking,
cheese puffs. Cheesy poofs.
Yeah.
Cheesy poofs.
I watched
those are
Game
good,
of
man.
Thrones like the whole season.
Oh
just like,
man,
cheese puffs just running down my chest into my belly.
you got like that fucking
Yeah.
orange stripe.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, actually a few stripes
Yeah.
from running your fingers
It looked
down
like it looked like a ginger Austin Powers.
I mean, if you had a dog licking those Cheetos off your chest, would that be weird?
Yes.
yeah, it would. And
yes,
luckily
it's
my
weird
dogs
that you
were not
fucking
in there.
mentioned that.
Well, it's
It
weird.
got real weird.
No. I don't know if it's my. I think the peanut butter thing is
But it's
kind of like
your
normal
dog.
now that it's been talked
But
about.
it's your dog.
Right.
But
Um,
when it comes to like being isolated too, because like I'm the kind of person that every once in a while, like I like being in front of my friends and my family and stuff, but there's those times where it's like, God damn, I just love being by myself.
Dude, I'm an
I
introvert.
love it.
to
I
heart.
love
Get me away
isolation.
from everybody. I'll be
Me
fucking
too.
happy.
I love isolation.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really, I'm not
Venture
really
out.
that upset that I don't really have any musicians to play with right now.
Right? Yeah. You're like,
I'm more happy playing it myself.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
all right, Beethoven.
It's nice
I
to be
mean,
alone.
but with the way technology is, like
Can't
he's
see anybody. I'm good.
he sent tracks over to me, and I've recorded.
Stevie Wonder. Sorry, I mentioned him up here. Same person.
Yeah.
Georgia, Georgia.
That's Beethoven reborn, dude. Beethoven reborn is Stevie Wonder. I'm standing by it. I'm standing by it.
He's on the East Coast.
I'm standing by it. Fuck you. Dude,
Thank you. Why isn't he in here?
He's reborn.
Why is he not asking questions?
I've been trying to get him a fucking microphone forever, dude.
Fucking mic this dude up.
I know.
We
That's what I'm
constantly
saying.
have to fact check Robert for all this shit.
Every episode's like, all right, we have to go back and fucking figure out if this
Fucking
is true or not.
Facebook's enemy right here.
Right, yeah. I'm getting flagged all
Zuck
over the
loves
place,
you.
dude.
Something Frost was at the January 6th revolution.
Elon Musk's like, I'm putting you on Twitter right away.
That is fucking.
I'm gonna let you destroy shit.
Yeah. Blowing this shit up. $1 billion.
Yeah, and you got you used to play in that other band, right? And everybody was all silent. I'm all, what are you talking about? You mean the other black guy that had dreads?
just let me
the other band was like,
go,
oh,
dude.
this ain't gonna turn out good.
Sorry, Ty. I won't do that again. I swear to God, Ty. I love
big
Ty.
guy. That
dude.
was fucking funny.
And
though.
Apex is playing their
25th.
25th.
Yo, man, those dudes are good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
All those guys.
I'm not the biggest metal fan.
Yeah. You play with so many metal bands.
I
though,
know
dude.
it's weird.
And we became friends through that.
I know, and you know, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it for what it is, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, most
But
of
I
the
hate
guitar
your
players
guts.
smoke me the fuck out of the water, and that's cool.
But it's a different style.
It's a different style,
It
dude.
really
Absolutely,
is.
absolutely.
It's like, go ahead and play this. What you're playing, they're like, I don't fuck. I can't
Oh
do
yeah,
that, dude.
yeah.
It's
sure.
a totally different. It's
I'm
a split.
sure you guys can play some fucking power chords.
No. Scotty's whittling over here like it's fucking Steve Vai in 1989.
Well, that's Scotty, man.
The dude
You know?
shreds.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The dude shreds.
He's a beast.
That's why I always play with him because he's fucking good.
He
He's a
does.
player.
He
I'm
does
like, fuck,
shred.
is that Zach Wild or what?
I know,
Yeah, no
dude.
shit.
Zach Wild. Dude.
He's
What are you
working on
talking
his
about?
harmonics, dude.
He'd be looking like Carrie
Kerry
King.
King?
Kerry
I
King.
thought that too, dude.
I said the same thing, dude. Kerry King. Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had Slayer names. Our bro.
Our bro
Slayers
band
names.
names, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Robert Brostaff.
Robert Brostaff. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fucking
a
great.
porn name for a fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of Zalt,
Yeah, right, yeah. I think we brought it up there too.
Yeah.
And then yes,
oh, he brought it up there.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Robert Brostaff, yeah,
Motherfucker's Throbber.
yeah,
Scott is Randy Broads.
yeah. Randy Broads,
Who's Mark?
Should be Handy
Jason
Bros.
Brosted.
Oh, oh, no, that was Jim. Jim.
Oh, Jim was Jason Brosted. Mark was
I can't remember now.
James Brofield.
Brofield.
Yeah, that's
Brofield.
what James Brofield.
And then I had Phil in Cellbro.
Yeah, Phil Celbro.
Sorry, Throbert, you take it, man.
I know, right? Just a good name, dude.
That's a great. That's a porno name.
Yeah.
My middle name's Robert. I'm taking that. Sorry, bro. That's Robert Jackson.
God, yeah, it's Robert Jackson, dude.
It's so veiny.
It's so veiny. I didn't take it out for air.
Then you could go TJ. I'm TJ.
Yeah.
T-Dog.
T-Dog. Yeah. Mike doesn't like that one. Is it the dog part? You just don't like dogs?
Dog. It's, no.
He's more of a cat guy.
Yeah.
He likes the
a
litter
cat guy,
box.
yeah.
You
He
know?
likes ferrets.
It's ferrets.
T-cat.
Ferrets are fun.
T-ferret.
They're sassy.
And they fit in my tube socks.
Little T-Dog.
Yeah, my rapper name is Lil Mike.
Lil Mike.
Yeah, my name Lil Mike.
And so is 500 other people around this.
Lil Young Mike.
So how, Lanny, how long have you been in Reno?
Since about 2012.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're freshy
You're
too.
fresh, yeah. You're pretty fresh. And
I dig it. I think the music scene here is great.
you think of staying here? Or?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is it.
Damn.
I think the
Damn, fucking MJ over here.
Just when I thought I was getting rid of you.
I think the music scene is great. I wish there was more exposure
Yes.
for everybody else to see how great it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent here.
What do you think?
Yeah, there is a lot of
Bubble.
talent. There's so much talent here.
Yeah,
It's
but
unreal.
what do you think it's going to take, though? You know, like being from California, you've probably seen and heard other bands. You've been close to,
Especially in
middle
California.
California. You're kind of just a drive away from the Bay Area, drive away from the LA area. What do you think is going to take for this kind of area?
You're gonna have to have one band that really breaks it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a couple that were signed here.
Like
Who?
7 seconds.
7 seconds. You got
Yeah.
December that was signed.
Yeah, who?
40 years ago.
Who?
Right.
December was signed.
They're
I
actually
don't know
playing.
them.
You don't know
They're
these
playing
things?
at the
You know,
Riot
like-
Fest with fucking the Misfits.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. You know what I mean?
To be from here, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you're gonna have somebody like they're not mainstream, so you're gonna have to somebody that's gonna have a crossover to be
Yeah,
big.
kind of make it.
What do you think that's going to take? Because we don't have like fucking reps or any record fucking people that are like coming through here.
I'm working on
which
that.
is weird. we need to get more of that in here.
Agreed.
I think
I'd love to
completely.
do that.
because you brought it up. The talent here, there's a lot. There's a ridiculous amount of talent here.
So maybe it takes a band from here playing in another place
That's what I'm thinking.
to, you know what I mean, to get
Yep.
recognized, and then it's all over.
Or
Yeah,
other
but that's
members
tough.
where it's spread out.
Right. There's just so much talent here that it's going to only take one little spark,
Yep.
and it's going to light up. You
Yeah.
know, because you got the actually different genres here that are badass, man.
Right.
And it's just a shame that the world hasn't been exposed
Right.
to the talent that's here. You know.
Well, I think it's also a constant battle from promoters and venues and stuff. That's always been a constant battle because right now we're even losing venues, especially after the whole COVID shit.
But
So-
we also live in a different time where, if you go back to the 90s, 80s, where record labels had something to offer bands,
Yeah.
at least to get them going.
I know Motley Crue
know.
fucking
I mean,
got
it
rid of all
wasn't-
that. They
Yeah.
fucking
What is a record label going to offer you now that you can
nothing.
do yourself?
You have to do
You
it
know?
yourself, and
That's
then
the
it
problem.
gets to that point.
Except for that, like to bring it to a national level. That's
To make
where
those
that's where a level
connections.
a record label is going to help you.
Right.
But who's going to sign that now?
Right.
Because you're giving away 20% of your rights.
Yep.
Usually you're giving away your distribution rights.
Yep.
And go
You
fuck
get
yourself. You're not
nothing.
taking
You
my
get
songs and
nothing
taking
in
my
the end.
rights.
But
you
that
get
ha-
nothing.
That happened back in the 80s. They're still
Absolutely.
dealing with that now.
Absolutely.
Brands dealt with that in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's why we're not doing it anymore. You
Right.
know? And that's why everyone sits back and is like, go fuck yourself, suck a dick.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah, they're doing it
You know?
independently because with
Which-
YouTube and stuff like that, you could.
Which is good and it's bad because
Yep.
there's so many people doing it. My next door neighbor who's 12 fucking years old can be sitting there with a laptop and making hip hop songs.
Right.
They may be complete fucking trash. It doesn't make a difference, man,
Yeah.
because they've completely watered down the market where the talent gets completely forgotten about because you don't get seen. How are you going to get seen on that? Like we still kind of do need the record label, but in a different shape and a form.
Hip hop's not
like a
drying
loan
up though.
company,
Like
if anything.
in the
not trying-
genre of
Tom McDonald though, that's like
Well,
fucking.
he did it himself. though.
Agreed.
He did it
agreed.
himself.
And like Chase the Rapper, and there's a bunch of people who've done it. I mean, look at Rhymesayer's label. Like
But
the
he
whole
had
label
he
came
had
up.
to pull back before he even started rapping though, because he was a wrestler before that.
Yeah, that's true. You already have a little bit of a market.
He already had a market, so he's already pulling that pull in.
I don't know if you can outsell and outplay every artist.
It doesn't matter if you're getting a pull from a giant
if
pull
you've
that you
yeah,
already
if you've
have.
already
established
if you've
some sort
already
of
got a
fan
cup
base.
to dip in,
It's the virus effect where it actually it spreads.
Charts with album sales and all that. He's beating out. Stupid.
Well,
The shit
when
he's
you got
fucking putting
one
out there,
person
too.
that knows you, right?
Yeah.
And they tell two people.
Right.
And that's how that works.
Yep.
That guy's got how many
Pay
people
it
who knew
forward.
his name before he ever tried to do anything.
Right.
Now all those people know their name, and it's like, yo, check this shit out.
Yeah.
And that's four more people that know from that one person.
But
Right.
and there's
That's how it
bands
works.
like I think Murder Rock was a great band, right? Did everything. Chris Alexander on guitar, Freddie on vocals, great, right?
Yeah.
They had a shit ton of followers, dude. I thought they could have been something. I thought they were special, you
They're
know.
a cover band though.
No, they're not.
They're doing a lot of covers.
Murder Rock?
No.
Maybe I'm
Murder
thinking
Rock's not a
someone
cover band, dude.
Yeah. No.
Well, then check me out. I'm fucking stupid. So
I'm
my
not
bad,
the only
guys.
one. I'm not the only one.
Take
Sweet.
that back.
Hell
I'm gonna.
yeah.
This dude is a
I got
fucking.
fact checked
You're,
by Rob.
you're
fucking
joined
stupid.
my crew here, MJ.
I don't listen to shit. I just speak.
Yeah.
Make another fucking thing that's just a fact check.
Hey, he stopped
Blooper
everything.
reel of
Everything
all
went
the
to a
wrong
halt.
shit said.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Putting the brakes on that one.
I'm not saying anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't do that because I did the same thing. I went to a dark place. I was like, I'm going to go into my bat cave.
My day's over.
I'm going to be Val Kilmer and not play Batman ever again.
But no, there is a point because like you can sit here and you could spend years and years and we talking with like guys like Antipex who Ty went to the extreme where he was like, look, I'm gonna create a logo.
He
I'm gonna
went
create
full
merch,
9 before
I'm
he
gonna
even
write
came out.
songs.
Yeah, same thing.
Everything was complete.
Yeah.
I'm making videos. And now I'm going to establish
Find
a
a band.
band,
Yep.
and we're going to go out there and we're going to do it. And you could do it in your own way. And right now we live in a time where it's like, okay, do you fully do it as like we're going to go completely online? You know, we're going to stream everything via Facebook, through TikTok, through YouTube, or do we get out there like the old school ways? Do we go play all these dive bars? Do we play these open mics? Do we, you know, like...
I think
is it a combination of everything?
I think you got to earn your bones, dude. You need to get up on stage.
I think so too, 100%.
You need to get up on fucking stage and do all those dive bars.
Yeah,
right.
You have to earn
get
it.
Get
right?
in there in the underbelly, dude. You got to get dirty. You got to get dirty, dude. You have to get dirty before you.
To gain respect in the local scene, I feel like you got to do that.
Yeah.
But on a national level, honestly,
they don't fucking care.
It don't make a fucking difference.
True.
You don't have to ever play a show. No one knows the goddamn difference. When you get down to someone in Idaho,
right,
you know, in a band here, they don't know if you played a fucking show.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they don't care.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're just listening to your shit. But on a local level, like, I mean, that's more important to me. Like, I want the respect locally. I don't give a fuck about national respect.
Slipknot did that. Those Slipknot went from ground up, dude.
Yep.
They went from fucking.
Yeah.
They played rodeo rock here, dude, where it was like, you know, Sean falling through the fucking stage.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, there's and look where they're at now.
There's one local band that has got a little bit of money. They're younger, and I've heard a lot of people hating on them. But you know, at the end of the day, dude, if you were in their spot, you do the same fucking thing.
What's the band though?
I don't want to say, but I like them. I think they're great.
I think they're great kids.
Does it start with a T?
No. I'll say it because I'll take the heat if there's any heat given. I don't get really.
Yeah, hell
fuck.
yeah, MJ. Get it.
Split Persona. I don't know. I think they're great kids. I wouldn't say I'm into their music because I'm not, but I think that they're good.
So they're young.
They're good kids. Yeah, they're young. They're good kids, man, and they're going for it.
They're good.
I mean,
they're good,
obviously
dude.
they're talented if they're 19 and they're getting recognized on a national level anyway. You know?
But that's where we got to push. We got to back that.
Yeah, and especially being young. I mean, you look at Metallica; they were a bunch of kids playing in their goddamn garage. And grew up in an era where metal wasn't really accepted.
I know. Well, that's
nobody
what
fucking listened to the music that they were playing.
They have to be back because we're losing that fight.
Yeah.
Because the younger generation is not picking up the instruments like we do.
At all.
I think a band like Split Persona, though, they definitely have the youth interested in rock music.
Yeah.
I've seen them, and they know how to work a crowd. They're fucking great.
Yeah.
And that gives hope to our genre, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't earn their local bones, and I think that's why they're getting kind of a little bit of shit. You know,
why? Because they get ahead.
They really did. Well, they kind of, you know, I mean, they're booking their own shows, which is awesome. I mean, I do the same fucking things.
We all booked our own shows.
But they're booking his headlining, and you know, a lot of people are hating on him for it. Now, I don't. Whatever. Do you? I don't really give a fuck what you do.
Well, see, that's where the venues come into play because the venue doesn't care.
Exactly. No. Why
are you
going to
get the pull?
Why would they?
Are you going to get the pull?
They'll get the pull, dude. They'll get the pull.
And even if they don't, a lot of the venues. I mean, I know they played at Alpine, and I know what they paid to play at Alpine. And I know that they
paid to play.
Ate their fucking.
Ooh, don't get me started on fucking pay to play. Did they pay to play there?
They played. Okay, I'll talk to you about Alpine because I actually went in there trying to get shows, and I'll tell you what they did.
Yeah.
So they paid to play there. They said that they lost their fucking shorts on it. I mean, they're like, yeah, we had like $10 by the end of the night.
Jesus fucking.
And I mean, they're young. You know, they're 19, 20 years old. They're not even drinking.
No.
I mean, say we go in there, we play a show, and we're putting down the $800, the $800 not refundable security deposit.
Right.
You're putting that down. And you know what I mean? We're drinking beers there. Say we pull in 100 people, 200 people. You're not making a fucking cent.
Well, no, because that's the split. And
they're
a venue,
taking 20%
it's different
of the
for
door.
each venue, too, because a venue could be like, I'm taking the door, or they could be like, I'm taking the bar.
They're taking that, and they're taking 20% of your door cover. And you get nothing out of their bar cost.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are we getting out of this?
Yeah.
You know, it seems like we're
It's a
giving you the
lose-lose.
business.
It's a lose-lose.
We're putting the customers in here.
Yep.
They're paying your bar.
Yep.
They're paying your staff.
Yep.
And we're paying your staff.
Yep.
And we're getting fucked.
And they're going to turn around and say, well, we're doing you a favor by
putting
you
you on the
Not really.
No, you're not.
You know? Yeah. I'll go play at fucking Elbow Room for free. And they'll give me 100% of what we make at the door, you know?
And drink fucking tickets.
Yeah, and drink tickets.
Right.
And they treat you well.
You know? Yeah, and it's Alturas too, Dennis too. Dennis is always a good guy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Babe, but what if, I dig Dennis too. He's being very good to us.
I love Dennis.
I got nothing to say.
Like the first time we played with Murder Rock. And like literally a week later, he had us come back and do like Seasons of Insanity with.
Oh yeah.
And that was that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I dig Dennis. Where the fuck were we going with this? I had something to say, but I forgot.
Venues and.
Well, it was
pay to play.
The pay to play.
Same fucking LA. You know what
That's
I mean?
what. So I only paid to play in Whiskey A Go Go.
Which
Which
would
makes
make
sense.
sense.
It
Yeah.
makes fucking
Yeah.
sense. You're
I'd pay to
paying
play
for the
there.
goddamn name.
Did you guys hear about Art Town this year?
No.
Oh man, you guys want to play Art Town? It's supposed to be a locals, cater to the locals, right?
You have to pay.
Charge you $1,000 to play
What?
40-minute set, $1,000. You get no return. There's nobody paying to get in. You get no return on that. That's $1,000 exposure only. How's that work for you? You
Better
know?
get a golden ticket to the Willy Wonka factory.
Right? You
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
the local in the ass because they're pretending like they love you. But
I want to
they're
see who
just-
gets on that bill. I
Yeah.
want to see who gets on that bill.
Yeah, right.
Or
Everybody-
Who's the sucker to
Or
pay
if
that?
they don't, if they don't get that draw,
They'll
and
get
people
that. Are you
think they're
kidding
gonna
me?
get that?
Absolutely. How many lawyers own guitars? Come on, man.
That's true.
I don't.
How do you think Fender makes their money, dude?
I fucking know some.
I know some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know
you
doctors. I don't know lawyers.
Lawyer blues. Dude.
They're better. They can fix me.
They're good with their
Lawyers can't do
fingers.
shit.
And if they can't, they push your nose and the hole goes.
They're going full circle.
I didn't take it out for air, baby.
But everybody's fucking hurting for money, and I get that.
Especially
I get
now,
that.
even more.
We went through years of bullshit to get back a little bit more on track to kind of go about our lives and get back to where we were, especially for the music scene. Because, I mean, every one of us had to just
Yeah.
stop. The record player just halted.
We got our
and
first
we all
show
were
cut.
like, now fucking what? And we need to find our own way. We got to, do we just spend time writing? What the fuck do we do at this point? And so now it's just getting to the point of, okay, now these companies that were closed, bars, restaurants that couldn't make it or whatever, are trying to do whatever they can to recover. But
people in.
that's no reason to treat the local, talent that's trying to do something to make a way for themselves no different than your business did, you know?
No.
And it's like, it'd be one thing if it was kind of a 50-50. Like, look, let's split this up. I'll bring the people, you provided the place.
Yeah, scratch
We'll
my
provide
back, I'll
the-
scratch yours.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
provide the fucking entertainment. You guys provide the hospitality.
And the alcohol.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chris Peak put up like a little meme thing, and it said something about like the sound guys getting paid or whatever. And Dennis and he's like, sound guys get paid, and I was
Really?
like, and then I chimed in. I was like, musicians get paid,
Yeah.
dude. How many fucking?
I
never,
thought we do this for our benefit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I thought we just love this.
Yeah.
Isn't it all for exposure?
Dude, I don't. Yeah, every show I played, I was like,
How many likes did
dude,
you
there's
get
a
for that
fucking
show?
check.
I made 2 friends, bro.
Yeah, we have a somebody comment.
Yeah, my
here.
oh, did you guys pay for the
Rick.
show?
Ooh, do we got someone to talk
Yeah,
to?
Rick Caruth.
Hey, Ricky.
He said,
I love your beard.
What's your longest set you ever played?
I have no idea. Usually I don't even remember my sets. So I'm going to give this question to Lanny.
So
3 hours.
3
hours.
hours.
There's no
What many
fucking
sets
way.
you doing, dude?
Hey, so look, we played with
Whatever, Yanni.
Cinema from New York, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys knew who those guys
And
are.
yeah.
Like they play with Black Flag.
Oh, okay.
They blew Black Flag out the fucking stage.
Really?
Man. They're great, and it's 2 dudes.
Yeah.
So we got a chance to open for them like 5 years later.
Was it
And-
Henry Rollins era?
No.
No.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
It's like 2015 or something.
Okay, all right.
And
Blow him up.
the one thing, the piece of knowledge he passed on is like, play a 40-minute set because, nobody knows your songs anyway, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Right.
that's very good, solid advice.
That's good.
And, I mean, the longest I ever played was like probably an hour and 15 minutes.
Did you guys practice for that, though?
Right. Yeah.
Did you guys practice for the 45 and we're like, all right, we only have to do 30, so we're cutting these ones?
No, we practiced for the 45.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Oh, so you had pre-knowledge of this, what you were going to go into.
Right. So, from their advice on, 40, 45 minutes, dude.
Really?
That's it, man.
Wow. Because I've been in the position where it was like, all right, there's a headliner band, and then they bail out.
MJ's working on his TikTok.
And so we only worked the 30-minute set we had.
Don't make me dance.
We only worked the 30-minute set we had, and they're like, okay, well, you got to play for another 45. We didn't practice for the 45.
What the fuck we going to do?
I've never been in that situation.
Dude, you
Rawhide,
nope,
45 minutes long.
breaking the law. We're running that shit twice.
Move 'em out.
Yeah. So you just have to bring out shit hopefully
Those are
everybody
B-sides.
fucking
You
knows.
gotta bring up
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, I'm
Dig everything
I'm
up.
digging at the bottom right now.
Right.
But
What?
yeah, 45. That's great advice actually. I think
Yeah.
you should always prepare for 45.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect number.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, an hour's too
I'm
long.
actually gonna fucking indoctrinate.
Oh, look what you've done, Lanny.
And if you guys haven't looked up Cinema, they're fucking amazing.
I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to put it in my Spotify right now.
Plays Telecasters.
He does.
Yeah.
Off the chain. It's two
Cinema,
dudes.
huh?
Yeah.
When am I going to build you a Telecaster?
Get your own signature one.
Are you building? Are you building?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm always building guitars.
Really?
Absolutely.
Well, that's why you could break them.
Yeah. Now you understand.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Trying to test the durability.
I would like to try your guitars because
Hey, man,
I'd rather pay you than fucking Guitar Center.
You're always welcome to come over.
I'd love to fucking jam
Show up
with
at
you.
the house and play with all my toys.
Scotty said you should have your monkey catcher guitars.
Yeah, where the fuck is the monkey? Dude, I'm working on that. I'm not fucking rich enough yet. I'm gonna sell Lanny to someone who wants him.
He's breaking his shit. I mean, I probably have 21 guitars, you know.
I had that,
I have some custom ones. Anything to get me the advantage, you know. So whatever. But I don't. He uses a lot of fucking pedals. I don't really use.
Dude, your pedal board's as big as mine. Shut up.
Yeah, they're badass.
Okay, I'm gonna
Those
check
are
them out.
good dudes.
Check them out.
Your pedal board's as big as mine. I think you actually have more effects on
But I don't
your
have a
board.
distortion pedal on mine. That makes a difference.
No.
That makes a difference, dude.
He doesn't have LEDs on his.
You gotta have the lights.
What are you using?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, let's get into gear. I'd love to get into gear,
Yeah.
actually.
So I
Now we're
think
talking my
we're
language.
similar in a lot of
are.
ways.
I was like, did you just really set that down and not pour anyone?
Yeah.
So I always have
Fuck yourself, Robert.
an EQ and a compressor on.
Fair enough.
I always have an EQ and a compressor on. Noise gate, I use it sparingly
Ew.
because I feel like it takes away some of the high end, you know.
Right.
And
So you don't use one?
barely.
Really? So
barely.
it's really low.
He has
then.
it dialed down.
And I got like a polychorus and like a Boss flanger
Okay.
and like a soul food modded, for the lower gain stuff.
Really?
But I really don't have that much. He's got a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like his shit's confusing, man. It's just too much shit.
For the simple-minded, I guess.
library. Isn't
But he's able, like, we have completely different sounds.
Yeah.
Completely
Oh, yeah.
different. And that's what's cool about it because he's definitely got his own sound. Nobody sounds like him.
Well, that's what I don't think people understand is like sound is a lot of that pull.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I hear a band and I'm like, dude, their tone was fucking phenomenal.
That's like the most respect you
Dude,
could give me to
yeah.
come up and say, hey, dude, your guitar sounded great.
Yeah, I don't even
dude.
care about the song. You're
You're
like,
right.
yo,
Yeah.
your tone
was fucking on point. Like, yeah.
just
You're
made
like,
my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
As a drummer, you don't get that.
You know what?
It sounded
Oddly
like boom,
enough,
pop,
I
beep,
listen
bang.
to the sound of the drums more than I listen to guitars on stage. I don't give
Really?
a fuck what the guitarist sounds like, to
Yeah.
be completely honest. I listen to the drums.
Yeah.
The drums are the most important part. And if your drums sound like shit, your whole band sounds like damn shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even
Like-
if you're a guitar player or singer in a band and somebody comes up and say, hey, your drummer's fucking badass,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
that's a compliment to me, dude.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
What's
That's-
that guy?
I hope
be
I get that
associated
because
with
I
that
don't hear it.
That's
So
cool.
they're either talking to the other bandmates.
Come play with
or-
me. I'll tell you you're badass.
All right,
every
hell
day.
yeah. You just got to tell me the whole room said you were badass. They didn't want to talk to you
I'll
because
have a loop
you're
that just says,
unapproachable.
Robert,
I get that a
you're
lot.
badass.
You're unapproachable.
Robert, you're badass.
Yeah.
Robert, you're badass. In your headphones, it'll be your click.
Yeah.
Robert, you're
Good.
badass. Robert, you're badass.
like
Robert,
that.
you're
Yeah.
badass. Robert, you're
Let's
badass.
get back to
In my own
gear.
point.
Let's
Yeah,
talk about
gear,
gear.
gear.
Gear, man. Let's fucking talk
Actually,
about
let's
gear.
get back to Robert. You're badass. I like
Robert,
that.
you're badass.
I like this where this is
No,
going.
it's Robert. It's
Robert
Robert.
Brostaff. Robert Brostaff.
Gear.
We both like similar shit. It's-
We do like similar shit. We have a similar tone, which is odd because we kind of went for the same tone, which I think if we tell people, what we kind of shot for with the guitar sound, they'd be like fucking serious, But Rivers Cuomo,
Rivers, cool.
Weezer.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
listen to the guitar tone.
Okay.
On the first
Okay.
album, the Blue Album
Really?
especially.
Okay.
Interesting.
Fucking amazing
Shit, now that
overdriven
you say
guitar
that.
tone.
Okay.
It's a great guitar tone.
Is that the one with Buddy Holly on it?
Yeah.
Yep.
it is.
Yeah.
I love that's got me into Weezer actually.
That's
I love-
actually a great album.
It is.
I'm not really into much more. Pinkerton was good.
I love everything. I'm
and
so
everything
gay
else
for
I
Rivers.
really don't
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
him.
I'm so gay for Rivers. He's the
Yeah, he
greatest.
loves him.
I do. I can't help
He'd
it.
have the
That
fucking.
and Danzig. You're like, well, let's get an orgy going.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking all scissor.
Yeah, right,
Like,
yeah.
we're all scissoring.
Scissor together.
Scissor me
fuck yeah.
Xerxes. Scissor me Rivers.
Third scissor. This is insane.
Sign me the fuck up.
Anybody got rock?
But like, so
Fither.
like, my guitar for the last since like '96 has been a Fender Mustang that I got in Japan. A couple years ago, I went to an SG for a few years, and so the chase has been for me to get the tone of a Gibson with the playability of a Fender.
Ooh.
So that's what I've been chasing.
Gibsons are junk.
So that's what I've been chasing. So
It's a Target brand.
I own one.
I know you do.
I have an SG that's a fucking beast, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's interesting though.
Actually,
That's
I do
crazy.
like your SG.
I was just reading because I got Guitar Player magazine that comes in, and Pete Townsend. When he went to Marshall
Yep.
to get the full stack, and he was only making 4x12s.
First person to smash a guitar.
And he was like,
Pretty much love that
Marshall
dude.
told him, he's like, the weight of
love
this
that
is going to
motherfucker.
be bullshit. And he's like, I don't fucking care. And he made it for him anyway. And after the tour, Pete Townsend came back and was like, you're right. It's bullshit. He's like, we could angle the top and have the same effect.
Yep.
Without
Did you
adding
see
that
what
extra
Hendrix used to do with his caps? Is he would do 2 angle caps, so 2 A caps.
Uh-huh.
And he would stack them, bottom one
Yeah.
with the slant,
Right.
top one with the slant.
weight. Really?
Yep.
Huh.
but going to cabinets.
Why? Because you could hear it better on stage.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
And that's why Pete Townsend won.
When you're playing live though uptown though, like I see guys with a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
You got a 50-watt amp, dude, and you're doing okay. Like
Yeah,
you don't
right,
need
yeah.
anything more than that.
No,
Dude,
right, yeah.
My
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
doesn't get above 2,
Yeah.
you know?
And even if you're playing a bigger venue, you're going to be mic'd up anyway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to do Yngwie Malmsteen with a wall of
Fucking-
fucking Marshalls, you dick.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck off.
My two main heads.
Dude, they hit us up before the show. It's like, anybody want to come and fucking help load gear for
No.
Yngwie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I
I'll
know.
load it in the back of my fucking car.
All right, yeah.
I'll take it home.
I was like, he has a wall of Marshalls. Only 2 are on.
Yeah,
Get
JMPs.
the fuck out of here, dude.
No, he turns them all on. They just don't.
No,
all
he
plug-
doesn't. When
Really?
when I was
What a
looking, I was
douche.
like, you have this fucking huge wall. And I was like, which one have lights? The 2 in the fucking right and
That's
Dude,
it.
that
That
haircut
was
and the
it.
scallop neck say the whole rest. They tell the whole story.
Oh,
I'm a
dude.
douchebag.
The guy-
You know?
Don't get me wrong, fucking Yngwie's a fucking amazing
Douchebag.
guitar. He's an amazing guitar player,
He
and
is.
he is where he's at because he is a fucking man.
Oh God, man! If
but
I was,
you don't have to be a fucking dick.
No,
dude.
man. If I was that good, I'd be a prick too.
no,
Fuck everyone.
Yeah, well,
Why?
I'd slap you too.
You got to be
I'm
fucking
joking.
humble, man.
You
I'm
have to be
joking.
humble, dude. That's what draws that crowd.
joking.
in.
But going back
Humble
to the
pie
whole...
tastes best.
The younger generation's not going to go. It's not going to attach onto a fucking
No,
dickhead who doesn't
absolutely
want to.
not.
Right, but going back to the
cool,
whole
dude.
idea
I
about
agree.
getting your fucking band out there and putting your name as the headliner, where do you draw the line in the sand about whether or not you want to continue to be humble and say, look, I just, I'm going to put my name up there as a headliner. Fuck that. I don't. Fuck being humble. Let's, like those
Okay.
that band you guys were talking
You
about.
could still be
know.
humble and be a headliner,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
But again, there's also a level of dog eat dog in certain parts of
You're
the world.
fucking
right.
right.
You're
Not at
looking
that moment, though.
No, but and not here, because here is a different.
It's not justified
world.
at that moment.
Here is a different world.
You're digging a
because-
hole.
No, yeah. Well, here you are working in a place where you're playing music around other musicians that are doing the same thing you are, but we all have that same camaraderie. We all have that same
Should.
like, hey, you guys
We
are
should.
fucking
Yeah,
badass.
should.
Not
That's a good-
everybody, right?
Yeah,
Those are gonna be
should.
the one-offs. But the
My band's
vast
shunned,
majority
bro.
of bands that you guys have probably played with, and I know that we've played with, the vast majority of them are like, very supportive of everything we do, that they do, back and forth, vice versa. You go to these bigger towns, it's not like that.
That's
Honestly, dude, I got a better reception in Modesto than I got here.
well, I'm from that area, so I,
That's what I was.
that,
where
that
you-
They
area.
treated me
Where were
well.
you going with that
Well.
too, as well?
Yeah, I agree with you because upon talking to Cinema, they talked about they're from New York.
Yeah.
It is fucking
Oh,
dog
God.
eat dog,
Well,
right?
it's New York.
It's
Yeah.
much
What do you
different.
expect?
And it's not just music; it's everywhere.
It's
That's-
much different than like here.
Right.
Like you said, we are supportive, right?
Yeah.
If I play a show
it's
and there's
fuck you.
if there's 3 other bands on it, I want them to be the best bands. I want them to fucking blow everybody away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would take no enjoyment of them having a bad set. I want them to kill it.
That's why we could all mix very well, though. When we play shows, it's a very
That's cool.
kind of just it's
Yeah.
a mix of everything. It's not just one genre.
Right.
And I think that's why we could do that, is because everybody is so supportive. It doesn't matter what genre we're playing.
Yeah.
Nobody really has. I've never ran into a band here where it was that egotistical shit as fucking Wing Mouse thing, dude.
Oh, you haven't played with us, have you? Oh wait, you have. I'm joking.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I'm
But
joking.
remember, I didn't hear you, and I just had my
Yeah,
earplugs in,
didn't
and you
even
were
pay
smashing
attention to
guitars.
us.
You'll
He's
live
like,
a
oh, I
longer-
love you guys.
You'll live a longer life, trust me.
I know, yeah.
Great set, bro.
Yeah. I didn't get these gray hairs because I listened to, Save Robin Steele.
You'll get more if you do.
Actually, that might be a good idea.
I know. I kind of want to go a little more gray.
I might
Even it out a little more.
Yeah. They don't have the gray dye that I'm looking for, though.
No, they don't. That's silver. It's too silver.
It's too silver,
It makes me
yeah.
feel like a golden girl.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going.
right. Yeah,
I'm not going for Dorothy. I'm
Right.
going more for Blanche.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
little tint.
I don't want
in
to be
there.
Betty Whitehair.
Silver Fox.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
Silver
baby.
Fox, right? Yeah. George Clooney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
get
I'm gonna
it on.
sell fucking coffee commercials too.
Hell yeah! Who doesn't want to sell coffee
Right?
these days? That shit makes money.
Get me on there. See this face?
It's like the natural
This is
meth.
coffee selling face right here.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Hey,
Talking to whoever's
You
listening.
got a vibe on. You definitely got a vibe, and I don't even want to say who you remind me of.
Yeah.
Because
Do it.
Oh, dude, I get a
Say it.
lot of
Don't be a
that. I
bitch.
get a
Say
lot
it.
of that. Actually, I
Don't
want to
be a
hear what you
bitch.
think.
Who
Say it.
holds their tongue? Come on.
You got a Casey Affleck fucking vibe, dude.
Is that the duck who sells Apple
No!
insurance? Who's the
Whack.
fuck is he?
He's like the
He's selling
He's
Affleck?
like
Like
the,
he has a bigger beak than I do.
He's
Mine's
the
pointy, but
Affleck,
it's
Ben
not.
Affleck's little brother.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The uglier
Yeah,
one.
I can
Less
see that.
talented.
The uglier one.
Oh, I'm putting
That's-
two and two together now.
I'll add that to the list because I was also told Fury Road, Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, whatever.
I'm that guy who's fucking.
Charisse Theron?
Yeah,
or-
yeah, yeah. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
The girl?
Yeah, you're
No,
that
the
guy?
I'm the guy, the bald guy who's driving the fucking.
You're not bald.
The guy
Witness
who's
me?
He had the bag and shit. He was like,
Yeah,
I'm driving.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the war boy.
Oh.
Yeah,
I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah. And it was probably because I had a bunch of paint on my face though too.
Oh, that might.
Oh, it was paint,
Yeah,
huh?
That's probably there.
Yeah. I've used that excuse.
Yeah, no,
too.
yeah. I was doing Picasso's and I
Just
accidentally
paint.
got it in my mouth and my nose. I don't know what happened.
Bag first.
Fucking silver paint coming out your nose.
I'm gonna ask Joe Biden for that then too, because he's
go.
giving out crack pipes. Dude. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
he'll
with
hook
that,
you
too.
up, dude. Free.
Joe Biden fell off a bike today.
Oh, he fell off a bike today?
Is he okay?
Is he okay?
He's fine.
Fuck.
Thank
Don't
God.
put that on the
Damn
It's fine. He fell over
I was worried.
Whew.
Our president cannot stay upright.
Oh, let's go, Brandon.
Let's get him on Ryan's scooters.
Things are fucking
Let's see if we,
dangerous if you
let's see
don't
if we can
watch
pull
out.
Scotty with
I bet
fucking
you
Joe
some pretty
Biden.
good jumps on those.
Dude, Scott, we have some stories with the scooters, dude. It's crazy.
Every time he's over here, man, he
It's
tries to get her.
Yo, man, you guys need to step up your podcast game and do it from the scooters.
We should.
Wow,
you know?
we have
It's like
some,
a
we have
mobile.
some
You'll
things
have
in the
you'll
works.
have homie rolling around,
Yeah.
like a little cart in the back.
Yeah, I can
Don't
yell
get
at
too
him
far,
from back
the cord's
there.
gonna rip out.
He also sells elotes,
Might be
Let's
off.
talk about him for a minute.
raspados.
Go in circles.
Yeah,
You know,
we're
man,
just going to one
the
big
guy
circle.
behind the guy behind the computer doesn't really want to be talked about. So why don't we talk about him?
Dude, he needs to get a goddamn mic.
Can we
I always
turn? Can we
tell
turn
him this all the time.
a camera
should- you know
towards
what
him?
we
He
should
has a
do?
camera. It's on the fucking
Yeah,
goddamn
it's on
computer.
the laptop.
Computer camera. Yes.
He usually changes it.
Oh, man.
He's
Of
very
course
good.
he does.
He's very
you want-
cute.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's a
since
yeah.
they brought that up, I'm gonna bring it up because we haven't done it in a while. How old do you think he is?
That dude,
Yeah.
he is 28.
Nope.
Ooh, shit.
Like where you're at.
No. He's 41.
Ooh, getting closer.
Close.
He's 50.
What?
43.
48.
48. Wow,
What?
man.
Yeah, he's
Congratulations.
48.
Thank you.
Yeah, 48.
Damn, he's well preserved.
Yeah.
We could have gone to UNR and got ourselves a little.
That's what
Sober,
happens.
huh?
That's what happens when you're in Vietnam.
That Agent Orange sure did shit for your skin, huh?
World War II.
Could you
Sorry,
inject it
I
or
was-
rub
He's
it?
got some longevity.
Yeah. You would be shocked at the lotions they have over there. It's amazing.
No, I wouldn't be shocked. I've been there.
The banana leaves are amazing on my
Yeah,
face.
Thailand, they got some great lotions there.
I hope this is lotion.
Shit's numb.
Navy blood and semen.
It's okay, right?
We don't have a cow. We have
baby
a bull.
blood and semen.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
That was some great milk. A little thick, though.
Yeah, rub it into your beard. It's like beard oil.
Wow, it really got rid of my wrinkles.
So another thing that I like to find out too, because it's such a unique aspect to every band, and that's the band name.
Yes.
What brought you guys to Save Robin Steele and Cryptilians? How did that come about?
So for me, I could tell you, Cryptilians was originally called Reptile Roots League.
Okay.
And it was so fucking hard for people to say.
It's too long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like I wanted one name with a .com, and I'm driving to work, and I'm thinking Slee Stacks. No, hell no, that's taken, right? It's not that
Donkey
original.
balls.
Right, yeah.
And you know,
Not taken.
cryptozoology with reptilians.
Yeah.
I combined them. It was the .com was there,
Ta-da.
and that was it.
Are you into the lizard people?
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I don't want to go full Kevin right now. But,
Kevin! You're such a disease.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
it is, yeah. I always dive a little bit deep into that.
Well, I think it's a bunch of bullshit, but yeah.
So save Robin Steele. You know, it took me a while to figure out what their name is.
Don't say it, dude.
But I'm not. Go ahead.
What,
It's
the
your
original?
story. It's your story, dude.
The original?
You want to hear the real story?
I want to hear the real story, yeah.
Okay.
We don't want no
That
sugar-coated
already
bullshit
sounds like a
on
lie,
here.
dude.
No,
Come
give
on.
me the fluff piece on
Yeah.
this.
The real story.
That sounds like some bullshit.
Oh,
already,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you this. So I got a garage, man. Right.
So do we.
Yeah, that's cool.
You gonna
amazing.
Sell me something.
Great story, bro.
That's why I love you guys. You're on the same page with garages.
Oh, yeah.
We get along.
This kind of reminds me of somewhere.
No. There's these stupid fucking vents. You know the vents in the garages. You guys see them, they kind of let the air out.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
we don't
not
have those.
500 fucking degrees.
Yes, as you,
Right?
we don't have those here. as you
Yeah,
can tell.
I know. I noticed.
Yeah.
So we put a ceiling in, which okay, we don't.
These have
either.
a roof, yeah.
But we had a ceiling in it, and the vents I had to open because we have security cameras. So I opened a little vent, and this fucking robin made a nest in the thing, and it happened to be right over the fucking drum set. And my drummer thinks he's Animal from the Muppets.
Hell
and,
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
fucking,
dude. I wanted to get that's
God, dude.
I've been living off of that since I was like 5, dude. That's-
Yeah,
I was always Animal.
how's that going for you?
Not very good.
Okay.
It didn't take me anywhere. I still never met Big Bird. I'm
Yeah, man.
disappointed.
I'm more pissed about Grover. I would have liked to meet Grover, and that's
I'm more Oscar the Grouch kind of guy, actually.
Oscar the Grouch is a bitch, dude.
No, he's a fucking
whiner,
asshole, and you
whiner,
go fuck yourself, dude.
Nothing but
Oscar the
excuses.
Grouch.
Oh, I live in a fucking trash can.
Yeah,
I'm a
leave him
dirty
alone,
motherfucker.
you assholes.
Fucking jump out of the trash can,
right.
pick yourself up,
No,
put some
no,
fucking
no.
pants on.
Fuck that. He
you know?
wants to live in the trash can. And everybody keeps knocking on his fucking doorstep. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here, dude.
well, he wants to live in a fucking trash can. I'm knocking his doorstep too. I piss in trash cans.
All right, we're
about that.
diverting very far
So-
here. All right.
so
Yeah,
anyway,
you guys took a left turn in Albuquerque, man. What the fuck is going
I
on
hope
here?
you all are getting this.
fuck Albuquerque.
Take notes. Take
No, if
notes.
you're from Albuquerque, I love Albuquerque. Great city, great
Right.
city. Never been there.
Yeah, I've never been there.
So
I've seen it on Google Maps.
So we had robins that made a nest in like the vent over the drum set, and it just I felt like that robin needed to be saved because my drummer is just
An
he was
animal.
so fucking loud, and it just
Animal?
counts don't matter type thing, and I felt
yeah.
so bad for
Drummers don't
Robin,
count.
where I was like, that dude has to you drummers suck.
Yeah, we don't count, dude.
He had to have like a steel brain, right? And I was like, we need to save that robin, and that's kind of where it came
What
from.
the fuck
I
is
thought
that?
it was, so. I thought you were going.
fuck is that,
No,
dude?
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
You want the other story?
No,
okay,
I
so
thought the nest. Hold on. Let me
Down
get.
to the fluff piece.
Let me. This is where I thought you were going with this.
story
okay.
2.
So I thought the robin's nest was falling on the drum set, and your drummer just thought he was the fucking
No, I had a
shit.
ceiling. I had a ceiling
And he
by
was
that
like-
point.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, no nests would be falling.
All right, keep going.
We love wildlife.
Keep going.
I'm not taking wildlife home. What kind of asshole are you, man?
I shoot birds on a living.
Oh God, Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sid, dude, yeah.
He was-
I had the same
Sid
shirt.
grew up.
Actually.
He was
That's
pretty
what he would
cool
look
though.
like.
They
Right.
based
The
that
Unabomber.
character off of me.
You know that no one ever got it. You know that little
Hey,
thing that
dick.
walks like this. You know what that was, right? With the fishing pole on it. You know what that was? A hooker. Hooker. You got it right. The hooker. Yeah.
Sid actually used to go to his restaurant,
Hey,
dude.
I get you. Yeah.
Sid used to go to his restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
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 That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I know. It's called the Rainbow.
Right.
The Rainbow. I
right.
thought it was called the Stain Bro.
So my guitar player ended up being a manager at the Rainbow. So when we were playing Whiskey a Go-Go, we would go down to the Rainbow. and
Oh,
sing.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right
pretty cool.
there.
Yeah. So we would hang out there with Lemmy's statue
Right.
because he
Where's that
wasn't
guy?
there.
Oh.
Right,
He
right,
was
right.
on vacation. Who? Lemmy?
Oh, where's your guitarist?
He actually joined the military. Joe
Get him.
Cino. Joe
Get him.
Cino.
Get
You're right
him.
over here. You're right over here. I'm over there. Right here. This one.
Camera
Joe
1,
Cino.
camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2.
Yeah, Joe Cino. That
Lam-
was I was in an indie rock band too. As well, so.
Oh. Why don't you come jam sometime?
I don't know.
You know?
Can't pay me enough.
Right. That's high
That's
dollar.
right. That's
You
how
sure?
you do it now.
I'm like the Paris Hilton of drugs.
Are you sure?
That's like a high dollar
I give
cracker
everyone
right
that comes
there.
over a Cadillac.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing the porno next. So
That's why I moved on. Can't
Porno?
afford him.
Who you working with?
you don't want to know.
I know some better girls.
Well, he's already told you.
Elon
what,
Musk.
he already told you what he's into. Fucking
Oh, Amber
midget,
Heard?
Yeah.
She's down.
clown
Yeah.
midgets.
Just shit on
Yeah,
you.
clown midgets, dude. I'm getting that shit going. You guys are gonna be like, dude, I wish I would have got into that.
No, I already said I'm signed on.
You got something
All right.
there, man.
See, I've
God,
I
man.
already got a following.
Money's down.
I know. All right, see,
Here,
I'm ready.
put my wallet on the fucking table. I
Yeah.
have like $6. Take it all.
Zodiac's is closed, so we're gonna go with another.
We're going
right.
Kodiaks.
Yeah.
It's bears versus midgets.
Yeah,
Wait, well, that's an interesting topic too, because
we didn't
Right?
finish the
Don't-
first
don't-
topic.
I
We didn't
know.
finish the first topic.
What's the
we
first
were on.
topic? I don't even remember anymore.
oh no, valid. You were gonna give us a fluff piece on how you came
Fluff
up with
piece.
the
Oh,
Saber
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the real story. Story 2.
He's got an
Okay,
alternate.
so when we were building my studio, again, it was in a garage. We took over we
I'm gonna guess a different
we
one.
bought the house from this old guy. He didn't clean out the garage.
They're old.
So
So you expect them to live?
Yeah, no, fuck that dude, man. Fucking
He's
left me-
old.
he left me with a
He's
bunch
a
of
dick.
trash. Go fuck him. I gave
Take
mad
it to
dough
the
for that
dump.
house.
Motherfucker, you could have a dump truck. Fucking park a big ass dump truck right out front of that.
I'll
You
park a
just-
big ass dump out front of that, all right?
You probably did.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know.
Amber Heard.
hearsay.
See? Back on Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I
What
found
the
a
fuck
found
is
a
going
Robin
on?
action
want for the
figure
ride.
from Batman, right? Robin action figure from Batman. He had no limbs, dude. His limbs are gone.
Is this the fluff?
I found
I don't know where I'm at. Yeah.
I found some nails on the floor. They looked like they were steel.
Yeah.
I glued them to him. Gorilla glue, magic shit. Now he has.
Have you seen the
He's
bird?
he's got nails for arms and legs. I saved Robin. Saved Robin with steel. Save Robin steel. You get it now?
Yeah,
Makes
I
sense,
get it.
right?
I get it.
We move on.
I'm
We
thinking of
move
Mike.
on.
I'm thinking of.
He's not.
You know,
He's already over this.
Fuck.
Hey, tell him the third story.
Yeah,
now.
what's the third
There's
one?
a
well,
fucking
what's
third?
There's a third variation here.
Do you just keep
hold
adding?
on a second. Hold on a second.
This is Reddit. This is fucking Reddit. I swear
We're
to
pulling up
God.
my notes. Hold on.
No, I gotta think of something here. Hold on. So, I don't know. Ask Lanny the third story because I don't fucking know that one.
Do you know it?
It must have been when he was at my house.
No, but it took a criminal to explain the name to me for
All right.
sure.
A criminal?
Save,
Which one? There, I know.
Rob and Steele. Has nothing to do with
Like
that. but
I'm
it's
so
cool.
naive. I'm like, that's cool. The dude's like, yeah, it's a play on words. Oh man, you're way smarter than I am.
Right?
Fuck,
Yeah. What are we on Jeopardy? What is Save Robin Steele?
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Interesting.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Trebek.
All right, now.
Hey.
Isn't he dead?
Hey.
Hey.
No,
He's
Trebek's
dead.
Hey,
not
too
dead.
soon.
Is Trebek
He
dead?
sure is dead.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry, Trebek.
That's like a
Oh
sin.
my
sorry.
god.
Fucking go
I'm
pay
sorry.
your penance right
Oh
fucking now.
man,
we are
Robert
the
needs to
Dark
leave.
Figures podcast, so I'm safe. Saved.
Because it's your podcast.
That's right. Yeah.
I own this shit, bitch.
Oh, let it go because he's Canadian.
Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Ryan. Get my shit dialed in. All right. You say some shit. All right. Let's go.
But talking about when we were talking about the area we live in and what we're trying to do for the community and stuff like that, and you and Robert were trying to create the Zodiac.
Sure were.
So
Which would have been fucking great for the
Baller.
music scene
Yeah.
here. It would have been fucking phenomenal for the music scene.
So the idea was to create and buy another property that was already a venue, which was
Way back in the day.
What was
Yeah,
it called
was
again?
Rodeo Rock.
Rodeo Rock.
And now it's the old men wielding fire restaurant.
Right.
And you
Yeah,
guys are going to
correct.
buy that
Yep.
and create Zodiacs. I mean,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that and your role in it.
I'm gonna, I don't know what my role was. Actually, I kind of took on the role of.
You
More-
left a fucking job, didn't you?
I left a job. Yeah,
Yeah, for
I left.
that.
I left a good corporate job for that.
I wanted to pay you after I heard that. I
Oh,
was like,
dude, you know what, man? I needed my way out of that world anyway.
Oh, all right. So
That
it's
was
just
that was an excuse to give him a middle finger and say "suck it."
yeah.
You know, I
Now
I,
you're taking it back.
no, not
Because Zodiac went so fucking well.
I'll suck it. I'm so
I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not rich, but no, I don't take it back. It was actually the best decision I've made in my
I think
fucking
sometimes you need that break.
life. I would have
honestly.
stayed there forever, man. I made great money.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I made good money, you know,
But you weren't happy.
but I was completely miserable.
Yep. I've
You
been
know, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do,
there. Right.
which sounds selfish, but it's not.
It's
I mean,
not. It's really not.
You live your own fucking life, man, and you need to smile sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You know, and if your job's taking that smile out of your life, then what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
You saying that the dollar's more important than your happiness?
Yeah, you're working for the man.
You fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be broke
Yeah.
and smile every once in a while than be rich. You
Yeah.
know, that's easy for me to say.
Yeah.
But
My uncle did the same thing. He was homeless and then died.
he'd probably die with a
What?
smile on his face. He didn't die
He
somebody's
was a
slave,
blues
though.
player, so he was a
So he's
one
more
of the
than
most
happy.
one
You
of the
left
most
all the middle parts out.
Yeah.
I did.
Right.
I'm
You
jumping
went
ship
straight
here.
to the
Uncle
end.
was a blues player, and he
Straight to the
died.
fucking end.
That's a great story.
No,
Let's stay.
No, but for a blues man, that's where you're
But
at.
no,
you
he
know?
was. So what I'm getting at with that is that he was happy where he was at.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was happy.
You
And
know?
so, like, even with family, which we were like, oh, you're homeless. That's fucked up because it's more
don't
based
care.
on our perception.
Yep, exactly.
So
It's
he's
all based
homeless,
on your
but he was
perception.
happier where he was at.
Well, it
so
all
how can we fucking say?
well, it all comes down to this too. You know, like when it breaks down to perception. I look at you different than you look at you. You look at him different than I look at him. You look at him different.
Right.
We all look at each other differently.
Right.
No one has the same perspective on anybody.
Right.
You know, my perspective on me is completely different than what you know about me.
Right.
You know, and that goes for everything and
Yeah.
everybody in the world, and we all.
But why
have it
does
now.
it matter? Shouldn't it worry
It doesn't
about,
matter.
It shouldn't
and
matter
that's
about
it.
you.
And that's exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Lenny
Why the
says Casey
fuck?
Affleck. I say Unabomber.
I say,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right, dude.
No, I don't. Have,
Kazansky, straight up.
I do not have my aviators on. This isn't the first time I got this.
Yeah, you changed them because you knew that was gonna happen.
No, yeah. So I got rid of the bomb technician.
You're like, I'm having
side
Mike
of
and
me.
Lanny
He
on
looks
here.
like he looks like Casey Affleck being the Unabomber in a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Casey Affleck.
Steven Spielberg.
acting.
Let's get this going. All
Michael
right.
Bay.
I'll play the shit out of that.
Bay sucks, bro.
No, don't
They
let these
suck,
glasses
man.
fool you. I have aviators.
you
too
know-
that
Too
are
commercial,
amazing.
bro.
Everybody could talk about like being in a job and leaving to be happy and all that bullshit, but if you're in a job and you got like a couple years until retirement, you got to suck it up, dude.
yeah.
One who we're talking about here.
Well, retirement. That's and it seems like that retirement fucking finish line keeps getting further and further away.
I'm done in 2.5
It
years.
does, except for cops. Cops,
You got
know,
2.5 years?
Yes.
Yeah, cops get the
I'm fucking
cops get
jealous.
a grade.
And I'm miserable,
Yeah.
but I got to just suck
He
it
isn't
up,
a
dude.
cop, but
Well, when you're that close, like me, I'm not that fucking close. So it's like,
yeah. So fuck it.
and that's where I go into work. I with that mentality, I could go say "fuck you" anytime.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
And the bosses take that a totally different way because
that's-
they're expecting everybody to fucking kiss their ass.
Right.
And I'm going there. I could leave this fucking job in a heartbeat.
And you're like, yeah, I like my
But
brown.
you guys
my
need
nose
me.
not being brown.
So what's going on here? So,
Right.
Lanny's
You got the power.
you got the
Lanny's
power.
smart, and he played his cards correctly.
Right,
Is
yeah.
the way I look at it.
It sounds like it.
You
yeah.
know, because I'm a fuck you kind of dude too.
Yeah.
As you know, Robert.
Yeah.
Me and you get along
I know.
well
Yeah.
for that
That's
reason.
why we connected so
you
well.
know, and Lanny's smart, man. He's a fuck you kind of dude, but he keeps his mouth shut in the right positions and speaks up when it's the smart time to do it. You know what I mean? And he's put himself in a position where it's 2 years and he's set.
What,
done.
do you have plans after that?
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to start a record label.
Really?
I would love to start a
I
record
would
label.
love to talk to you a little bit more about
Well, you
that.
should probably talk to me too.
You guys want to start a record label? That'd be fucking fantastic.
Be wild,
Come over
right?
to my house.
Call it Zodiacs. JK, no, but seriously, like,
Yeah.
we'll talk.
Yeah, we all need to be better
I
friends.
think it's a great idea. I really do.
Yeah, there's just, like I said, there's so much talent here, man.
There is, and it's unreal, and that's the whole reason why we also started this podcast is because the talent that's here.
Thank
is
you guys for this.
fucking
No,
unreal.
absolutely.
It's
Thank you.
kind of like how Sub Pop did in Seattle, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We could do that shit in Reno, dude.
Exactly.
Dude,
And
we
the
even
talent's
untapped
here.
market.
The talent's here.
Yeah. It is a tight market.
We really do. I mean, I where I grew up, I mean, there was so much competition where, dude, you didn't even look at me like I
Martha's
could even
Vineyard?
play. Like my one of my good friends was Ben Taylor. That's Carly Simon and James Taylor's son. I mean,
Yeah, I love Simon and Garfunkel.
you don't compete with that. You know what I mean? Like there is no competing with that. You're a fucking shit on the bottom of a shoe.
Right.
You know, and Willie Mason.
That's the fucked up part of it.
And like there was no chance.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like you're not even booking local shows with
Right.
people like that around.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's not happening. But here, I feel like it's such a concentrated like market of talent that's unexposed.
Yeah.
For
You know,
sure.
there's a lot of it. Like that's what got me onto him. Like honestly, I don't give a fuck about him.
Right.
But his music's
Thanks.
great.
You're right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Thought you loved me.
Yeah, I know. I think
I
that's
do.
what-
But it's
Come on,
but
dude.
I'm proving a fucking point here. Shut your mouth,
all right.
man.
Right?
God damn it.
I think we're dropping the ball on a lot of the points. So
Yeah.
I think the
Well-
support from everybody is really kind of
It's crucial.
Yeah.
it needs to be
No,
there. And I
and-
don't think it's at the point where it needs to be.
No, I mean
Right now.
like my band especially, we get hate like constantly, and I don't understand it.
Why the
It-
fuck would you get hated?
I don't know, and that's why we play with metal.
I know.
Right, punk
'Cause you
scene.
could smash that
punk
guitar
scene's
against their
like go
head.
fuck yourself, fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck
Right.
you. I don't get it because
Yeah.
I don't care about your band, man. I don't know you. You
Right.
know,
Yeah, yeah.
like
We're,
cool.
we're a little bit
You know?
different than them, you know.
Yeah, they are.
We could slide into a metal show and a punk show.
I've
Yeah.
done it with hip hop shows and everything, dude. I've played metal and with hip hop.
I just scheduled
I've
a
done-
couple hip hop shows, and I mean, I have his bass player's band, Evil Ash.
Yeah.
he's gonna be playing with us August 13th, I think.
Everybody look up Evil Ash. They're great.
Yeah, Evil
Yeah, they
Ash is
kill it,
great,
man.
Yeah. Uh,
Pat's a good dude.
That's my
What's-
homie.
yeah,
It's his
last
birthday. It's his birthday.
Happy
today.
birthday.
Happy
He's like
birthday, Pat.
he's like the grunge Jesus. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, grunge Jesus.
I know. I was watching you guys' videos. I was like, dude, that guy gets he
He
down
does,
though
dude.
too. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
beat up
feeling
Lanny
it.
and Steele's bass
He
player.
actually gives me so much energy. He's so.
I draw
intense.
that in too. So as a drummer, I need that. And
Yeah.
I talked to this about a lot of other bands on there too. And I was like, especially for a drummer, when you're in the back end of the things, we need the rest of the band
You
to
need
draw
it.
that
Yeah.
energy because we can't see the fucking crowd.
Yep.
Okay. So draw that energy so I can feel it.
You get nothing except the backs of people's heads.
And
Right.
he makes it easier for me too because I'm stuck to a microphone a lot.
Yeah.
So I can only get away for a little bit, right?
Right.
But he is going off all the,
I know he's fucking. I was
He's
watching
intense,
videos on
right?
like,
Well, if you learn how to play guitar, you know.
me. I still gotta sing, motherfucker.
right? I know.
still gotta fucking sing.
Settle down. Settle down.
What's your excuse? I sing and play guitar.
I
play-
fart and play the drums. It's amazing.
Dude, me too. Actually, just fart. I don't play drums.
I smell it. Is that a snare?
It smells like roses.
No, me and Lanny play the same shit. That's why I give him shit. We both play power chords and sing, and you know, it's 3-chord
No.
songs.
He's way better than I am.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I mean, you guys heard it, especially if you listened to the podcast earlier, because we had it playing during the intro. So,
Yeah.
I love it. I think it sounds great. Especially that you had that. I brought up the cello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chilo.
Yeah, the lady's name is Denny Bonet.
She local as well.
She's from New York
New York.
City,
Oh, that's right. You were saying.
and she tours the world, and she's played with a lot of big names, and she graced me by playing on that album, on
Yeah.
that song. I mean, so yeah.
Yeah, you guys are getting a sneak peek because that's not actually out yet.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah. I haven't even fucking heard it.
And you know,
I know
as,
because you
I
didn't have
should
the
piss
cans
on
on.
his shoes for that move.
You didn't have the cans on.
as of today, we are actually looking for a drummer. So,
Thank God.
so
fucking
yesterday
old drummer's a douchebag.
we parted ways with our drummer. So now, you know, we're looking for a fit.
Oh, hey, anybody?
You know what did
drummers
fit?
out there?
You know what fit?
I know a few.
My boat shoe fit really well to the back of his fucking head. Just saying.
He's violent, huh?
MJ is really driving it in here.
Fucking
He's
violent.
driving it in.
I don't like
We
this-
won't
I
do
didn't
that to
like
the
this
new
drum.
drummer. Hey, come join.
That's how you really feel.
I'll protect you.
Yeah.
There comes
Lanny
with
got
these
ya.
laws that
But
you
I'm
gotta
bigger
get
than
along with
Lanny.
MJ.
Cryptilians are looking for
No,
a
no,
new drummer
no,
anyway.
no,
So,
no.
I mean, you heard a little bit of their new stuff from the intro.
Yep.
So
If I was good enough, I'd play drums.
I
for
don't
him.
anticipate it being a long wait. I
Yeah.
really don't.
I don't think so either.
It
I
won't
think
be.
you guys are gonna get somebody pretty quick.
Right.
That's awesome.
I'm looking for a band.
MJ's looking for a band in general.
Actually, I'm not.
He does good by himself.
Yeah.
You never know what story you get with this dude.
I know. This is great.
Fuck.
I changed my mind.
When?
When? Like
Yeah.
30 seconds ago.
I know exactly.
No. I love playing with bands.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to show up, I'll fucking do it myself.
Are you gonna keep the name then and just keep
Yeah,
grabbing
it's
on?
my name.
Yeah, for sure.
So you can,
Absolutely. It's my name. It's my songs.
yeah.
I mean,
As a drummer, if I came into that, you better pay me because if you want to take that shit, I own half of that shit now that I came in.
well, there'd be a discussion about that.
Okay, we got it.
If you're good enough,
But you know-
then-
you know
I'm
you're-
gonna get my suit on. Let me get my suit.
You know
on.
you already
Okay,
kicks
well-
people in the fucking head, so hey, you know.
I do the same thing, so we'll fit right.
we will.
There's been a lot of kicking heads.
We'd be a great team.
Yeah.
We'd be dangerous.
I'm gonna hit your balls first, so you kneel down.
Dude,
and then
Val
I can hit
Kilmer
your
would
head.
walk up and be like, I don't like you.
It'll be MJ. It'll be MJ Throbbert and the Sloths. That's what it'll be.
And the
What happened
Cox.
to your guitar player? Well, we kept kicking him in the head. And, hey,
he's a
you
little slow
guys!
now.
I play the xylophone and he plays double bass drum. That's it.
What the fuck?
You can do cowbell.
But another thing, hey, when he talked about me playing with him, this is another deal. I love a 3-piece band.
Oh, I
'Cause
noticed that. Yeah,
There's no bullshit in a 3-piece.
I love that.
You know?
Yeah.
And I felt like, as being the extra guitar player, that I almost felt like I was just there. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And he doesn't need that. He could do it on his own. You know.
I do need it,
So-
though. I don't need your diddly, not your diddly dee bullshit, because you don't diddly diddly. I don't need that bullshit, but I need a guitar player, dude.
Yeah, I play economically, so
I can play the solos.
you know.
That's it.
Well, then you do all the widdly 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 widdly.
That's what I'm saying. I need
Alright,
a
well,
rhythm
good.
guitar
Then
player.
you're
But
just
everyone
fine.
wants to whittly 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 whittly.
No, I don't.
Because you're also doing the vocals. Would you rather just be doing vocals?
Yes, I'd rather do one or the other. I'd rather play guitar. To be completely honest, fuck vocals.
Really?
I do love writing. I love writing the songs. But
Yeah.
but
The problem is though when you
I like guitar.
when you have been playing guitar and singing at the same time for so long,
Yeah.
Right.
it feels
One takes the
naked.
hit.
Well, it
Just-
takes,
Right. Yeah.
one
Just-
takes the hit.
but it also takes a huge part of the writing process because you think about that
Yep, absolutely.
while you're writing. And that's something that, as a vocalist, I understand because like when I'm writing to, okay, how am I going to take a breath at this point? What can I do from here to here to the next bridge or the chorus or whatever? And it's always kind of pre-planned. Playing guitar,
limits.
how can I? Is that
Make
something
this
I can
fit.
do
How can you make it
without?
fit?
It,
Yeah,
it limits both
Can I
sides.
do that
of
without
things.
looking,
Yeah.
or is that
That's
oh
hard to
shit,
do.
I have to do it like this, and that's just awkward, or you know what I mean? It's all about functionality in the performance side too, and when you play it.
Yeah, it limits both sides of things.
We all can't be Geddy Lee.
I'm not saying shit on that comment.
Well,
Anyway.
it depends. It depends on.
Now you're gonna make me want to dive into that a little bit more. So
It
what do you
depends
think
on
of-
how
Neil
complex you want to
Pertzker,
write,
Geddy Lee
dude.
sucks, dude.
Oh, dude.
Great
It depends
bass
on how
player.
complex you want to write, dude. If you got like a really good bass player and a really good drummer, they can fill some of those spaces. So so a guitar player singer can get away with a little bit more.
Right.
When they got good people around them.
Right.
Yep.
Just going with the ease, and so you can fill in the vocals and
Right.
the guitars at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
But that plays a huge role.
Absolutely.
And when you're writing music, and especially as a vocalist, and you're playing, I always damn. Here we go. The whiskey's kicking in.
I usually get that when I eat sunflower seeds.
No, but I've always given props to anybody who can do vocals and play another instrument at the same time. I've always been like, I could not fucking imagine
You can do it.
having to do this, to having to do this, to having to do this at the same fucking time when I do vocals. I'm like, what the? How do people fucking separate their minds?
You're
that
like, I'm
way?
really good at playing the
no.
skin
So-
flute
That's a
and
good
screaming
question.
at the same
Necessity.
time.
Because when I started doing both, it was like your mind is divided, right?
Yeah.
But once you get to a certain point, that it's not.
Yeah.
It's just natural.
But do you feel
Is
like
it muscle memory?
But do you
Yeah.
feel
at
like
that
when
point?
you're writing, does that take? Does that? I don't want to say limit, but does it kind of give you to a point where you feel like, shit, I couldn't do something like that because I'm still learning to do it simultaneously. Do you feel like you're still in that stage of?
No.
Or do you feel like you've really got it down where you're like, okay, I can separate one from the other?
Right. Well, they're together, so you know what I mean. I don't. I don't feel like I need to separate anything at this point. They're already together. They're
Yeah.
married. As soon as it's born, it's done, dude.
Right. But I mean, and just taking metal for example, I mean, you hear some insane
Like
guitar riffs.
Dave
that
Mustaine
are,
singing and playing.
Well,
Fuck,
exactly.
dude.
But
Yeah.
but he
Yeah,
also
shit,
has
he's
another one where he's mostly doing rhythms and stuff like that where it
Yeah,
fills
thanks
the
Marty
space.
Freeman because that.
So
Yeah,
it
for
helps, you know what I
Right.
mean? And that's kind of the style that it was written.
Right.
But let's just take, any heavy fucking metal band that has just the single vocalist and the other guitar players. Now imagine that vocalist having to take that role. And it's like, okay, that's going to take away everything of what they're doing, or
Right.
vice versa. You know what I mean? It will always play a role, and that's why I have always had that utmost respect for people that can play and
100%.
sing at the same fucking
100%.
time. It just blows my mind but I also know that in a way you're not able to kind of expand whether guitar wise, whether what you're playing, because you're like, fuck, I need to be up here at the mic doing this. So I need to kind of make it a little bit easier so I'm not worried too much about it. But same thing for, doing vocals too. You're like, I can't make it too crazy of what I'm trying to do, because then it fucks me up what I'm doing here.
Did that come naturally to you guys, or was it kind of something you had to work into?
You had to work at it.
Some people have natural just.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah,
he knows.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I love playing guitar, but doing vocals completely compromises my guitar playing.
Not for me.
Really?
Yeah, because you play fucking power chords,
right? That's true.
Which I love. It's your guitar playing is completely based around the way that you write your songs, which is awesome.
Because the genre also plays a part.
Absolutely, you've made it work so well that way. Like, I can't make it work that well. I'm a guitar player. Like, I write the songs, but like, honestly, it's very difficult for me to hear it back when I'm trying to play guitar and sing at the same time. Like, I need that second guitar, and I don't get that. And that's why fuck you for leaving my band. You're a motherfucker.
Wow.
But now, having that been said, if you were to say, let's say you found a vocalist to take your spot, or you're trying somebody out, would you feel a little more on the picky side about how they would sound?
You're goddamn right.
Fuck yeah, right?
I mean, I'm super picky. I mean, I don't. That's why I have no musicians to play with me. Completely honest. I mean, my drummer, I beat the shit out of that kid.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
you're not.
Yeah,
this needs to hit here.
I beat him up. I'll kick him off his drums. Get the fuck out of there. Get me on here. Let me show you how this is done. You know what I mean? I'm not easy to work with, and I know that. And I'll tell you that the day you walk in my house, like, I'm a fucking handful.
You should work with Ingve.
Oh, we'd fight.
Why?
And he's got long hair. I got more to grab onto.
Yeah.
So
handlebars, bitch.
I, on the other hand, all you viewers out there,
he's
very easy to work with.
Yeah. He's had a lot of drummers.
Looking for a drummer. I'm easy to work with.
Oh, I'm very easy to work with.
I'm easy to work with, but except if you're a drummer.
I'm difficult to work with. I'll admit that. But I want it the way that the song should sound.
Yeah.
And I mean, call me a prick about it, but if it plays that way in my head.
Yeah.
I think if you could get like 80% of the way you think it's going to sound. I think
that's a score.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's where it goes into recording. Like, so with you playing, guitar and vocals, does it kind of give you a break, or do you do it at the same time?
Recording?
Yeah.
No, God, no. I lay a lot of guitar tracks down. If you hear,
and I don't.
No, that's why.
Do you just go straight to both?
That's why we didn't really meld. My guitar parts are a little more complicated. Is as much as it seems like it's power chords.
You're adding a little bit more spice.
There's a lot of changes.
You're putting spice in it.
I'm playing every note on the scale. You know what I mean? It's not 3 chords, 4 chords. It's 9 chords to a change of 4, to a change of 9. To, it makes it a little more difficult. That's why I'd like the guitar player.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to fucking play that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But again,
like me, when I go in, I record a guitar on this side, a guitar on that side. I use a F50 Mesa Boogie, 50 caliber plus.
Just separation.
That's it. That's, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to go over something a million times. I record with Rick Spagnola too, right?
Okay.
I love him, right?
Yeah.
And
cool dude.
He's taught me a lot, and so it's not that complicated a process for me. I need to be able to play the same shit live. You can't have 50 guitar parts and not be able to replicate it live.
Right.
You know what I mean? To some degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because somebody's listening to that and they come to your show. It's like, this doesn't sound
suck a
anything
dick
like
and
the
listen
recording.
to it.
Right.
Would you rather play live all the time?
No.
Or do you feel like, and obviously he's already known, but or do you prefer the recording process and hearing it on track? Because I think the hard part too is like when you play live, you can feed off the energy of the people that are out in the crowd.
I'm a studio guy.
And it's a live performance. It's people get to see you and hear how you sound playing collectively, rather than in a studio where you get to isolate everything and you get to perfect it. You know what I mean? And I think there's good things and there's bad things, because as a recording, you can make sure that everything that you wrote is exactly the way you wanted it. But when you play live, you may have those days where you're like, I don't know what the fuck I did there, but that was kind of cool, you know?
Right.
And those things happen, and you roll with the punches. So what would you say is better or more fun? What would you rather have?
This is a good one. I've talked about this with him. Like, I feel like his band translates better live. He translates better live. I feel like I translate better in the studio. You know, I don't feel like you're getting what I do on stage. You're getting a shit show.
But no, that's because
He transfers well.
That's because you got a lot of guitar parts, dude. That's why it's not the same.
I got 2 amps.
Yeah, but if you're recording and you're doing layer upon layer, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
where
no,
it doesn't translate into the live.
It's hard to recreate, but
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck about my live show, to be completely honest.
I think it's fun.
And it's
I love
exactly.
it. I enjoyed it.
And that's
I think it's
exactly
fun.
what I go for. I don't give a fuck about what I sound like.
So do that.
and neither does the crowd.
Yeah, but
you
if
know?
you're pulling the recordings, for me or any musician that listens to the recording and when they want to go see the performance live, they want to get that.
I don't give a fuck what they want. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck. It's not about them. Straight up, it's not about them, man. Why?
I'm
Why?
gonna Dr. Phil shit.
Okay, hold on. You should. But why? Why? I did work for Disney. Why the fuck should you give a fuck what people think about your music? Now, let's be honest. Your music is your expression, right? It's your art. So why the fuck should you care?
But
now,
don't you want to present that the way that you had it down?
Nope,
Fucking
I don't give a
recorded
shit.
the way you wanted to hear it.
No. Why? Because it's a different fucking.
Then why even play live?
Why? Because it's a different establishment, man. It's a whole different thing.
You don't need to.
You got your recording. You're right.
Because you don't fuck what everybody else.
You're
does.
right. But there's a different energy that comes live.
I think.
Do you see me smash a guitar when I fucking record an album? Absolutely not. You don't see
We're in
that.
the studio. We're not
Check
there.
us out.
You don't see. I've done it.
I would love to see you do
been
that.
done.
Yeah, I want to see you do that in Tom Gordon's studio. Though.
Okay.
I think obviously
Sign me up.
playing live is really fun, right?
Right.
And,
Exactly.
Obviously, you want to play for yourself. You want to play something you want to play, right?
Yeah.
And you in hopes that the people out there are going to appreciate it, right?
Exactly.
I don't really think that. I think if you're not playing for yourself, then the people will see that, dude. They want to.
Yeah.
They want to enjoy what you're doing on stage. They want you to enjoy what you're doing on stage. So I think that's a big factor in playing live. You know.
Yeah, but when I play live, see, I don't like playing live. I could skip that all day
Me
long.
too. I feel you.
But when I do get up on stage,
Feel great, right?
I do my thing.
It's
Because that's
go
what I
time.
have to do.
You got headphones on.
I got my headphones on.
You're on your
I'm
own
going
zone,
out.
though.
I'm in my zone. It's like meditating.
I loved playing drums on
No, I get
stage.
it.
Yeah, it's
For
meditating.
sure.
So, but do I enjoy the whole fucking aspect
No.
of the thing?
No.
I do not like hauling my fucking gear around
Nope.
every fucking time, setting up for 30-minute set and breaking down and having.
Why don't we work together?
Like that's.
I know, right?
No, I get it. I get
fight
it.
a lot.
I get the
You
setup
know?
part of it, man. But like for me, when I go up on stage, I can't even. I'm blank pretty much, dude. I can't
too.
even think about the lyrics or the music beforehand. Once it's time to go, then it's there.
Yeah, but it's not just like the band I'm in. So it'll be other bands that are there. So people who would take their time, like
Yeah.
Yep.
we have a time.
It
set.
takes away from the whole effect.
If,
Yeah.
if you got
It
somebody
drains
who's
your
there
energy
green,
out.
dude, you got a green guy up there. I just played a set. Now he thinks he's a goddamn rock star. He's gonna go bullshit with everybody fucking for 15 minutes. Get your shit off the fucking stage.
Yep.
Right? No, I get
I
that.
have to get my
Pack
shit
your
going.
shit up, get it out.
Yeah, you got bands after you. Do not fucking do that, dude.
No,
'cause
that
that
pisses me off.
it drives me insane. Dude.
We had a band play at the Elbow Room with us. Completely killed the crowd. You were there. Took
was
them
great. It was
35
great.
fucking minutes to set up, and I mean, like they had, I swear, their amps were this big.
Yeah.
They had no pedals, nothing.
No.
And I couldn't figure out what the fuck
You
was
need to
taking
have
so
that
long. They
shit
killed the
dialed
crowd.
in. If you're going live, you need to have that shit dialed in before you go in there.
That's why if it's your show,
Cover me, buddy.
that's why if it's your show, you stack the bill with nothing but great bands.
Yeah.
Bands have been around, bands
Right,
you respect.
right.
them a shitty band.
Sometimes you don't
Sack
have that
'em with
option
shitty
though.
bands.
So
Well,
certain
you're right.
promoters, if
I
you're
have-
working with certain promoters, the promoters are booking the shows based on, all right, I'm going to get these people in to buy drinks.
Right.
So it's like you got to kind of on that time
Well, it
you got to roll with the
depends.
punches, and then
depends.
you want to be nice. You don't want to be a fucking dick about it. But it's like, hey, dude, you know what?
I
Your
got that
time's
happen.
up. Like, dude, we got to get going here.
Yeah, but
Like,
you might
let's-
have a promoter that's trying to fill the place. You know, you've got it's not always 100% about the venue getting their drinks and filling the bar and stuff like that, because not
That
every
side of
venue
thing
is
is.
a bar either. But you have to understand that, you know, there's so many different variations of it, and the point that I'm trying to make too, especially when it comes to playing live, is that the live performance is your ability to get out there and network, right? Because you're playing with
That's-
other bands you
yeah.
may or may not have ever played with.
That's correct.
And if you have that opportunity to say, hey, now that I've played with this band, now they know who I am. And now they understand how I sound. And now they get to meet me as a person. Now we're establishing a
connection,
relationship where you and I can connect. And we can go, hey, you know, how long you been playing? Or, hey, I like your music. And
Right.
what are you playing with? You know, like, what's your guitar? What amps are you on? And what level or what kind of distortions you using? And those kind of conversations happen. And that's an aspect you don't get in the studio.
That's 100% correct.
Yeah.
And I think even like, say you're in the green room, right?
Yeah.
That's where the relationships are built right there, right?
Oh, that's where this whole thing kind of
That's where you
got, 'cause we
network,
got all the
right?
stories from there.
Yeah. So that's where it happens. You're right, dude. You're 100% right.
You know, it's just a different aspect. But it's also very important because, yeah, you could find bands that literally don't play a live show at all. And all they do is just put out music. But at the same time, the people, if you get a good enough following, your people are going to be like, I want to fucking see them.
Right.
You know, it's not like, you know,
Right.
I mean,
I don't want to
it's-
hear them on an album. I wanna go
Right.
see 'em live.
It's
Right.
it's
What's
no
their
different.
stage presence like?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and it plays a factor, but at the same point, it's a different world, you know. And playing in the studio, you get to go in there, do your business. You get to go in there and lay down this track the way you'd always dreamed of it, the way you imagined it when you wrote it down on a piece of paper, and the first time you plucked those strings or hit that tom, whatever it may be. But when you play live, and I get 100% that you can't fully express the same thing that you went into the studio
Damn,
with.
we rolling, huh?
But you also get a chance to fucking, you know, show people this is who we are as people.
Right.
You know, because that's something that you can never connect with in the studio with your people.
No
Because people
doubt.
could go, I mean, and don't get me wrong, there are bands like the Gorillas who are like, who the fuck are these people? I don't know
Blur.
who they are.
Blur.
Right? Yeah, it's a complete mystery, and you know, all that shit, and you can keep up that mystery all you like, but at some point, the people, when you grow a following, people want to see it.
Right.
And are you going to be that band that says, "Fuck you, this is what I'm doing,"
See, that's
or
that's
are
where
you
I
the
get on
person
you
that goes,
about
"You know what? These people want to see me. Let's go out there and do
If
it."
I'm the venue, I need to make money.
Yes.
And if you're
Well, that's their
if
that's
you're-
their
but if you're-
mindset.
If your band
As a
rolls
band,
in-
that's not your
No,
mindset.
no, if
No.
you're a band who rolls
Yep.
in doesn't give a fuck,
Right.
and the people stop showing up for you, you ain't playing in my venue.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
give a
that's the
fuck.
thing. That's
I
where
don't care.
I think it needs. I think it says I don't give a fuck to the venues, and I don't give a fuck to the promoters. But I do give a fuck to about the people who are coming here to see my show.
Exactly.
For
And
sure.
that's where I think the separation should be. Because the connections, I don't like playing live shows, but I would not have the connections I have now if I didn't do that.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I think that is important. I think you need that. And to be standoffish and you know, be like, fuck everybody about that. It's you can't do that. There has to be that separation where it's like, oh, fuck these people. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
exactly. No, fuck
And
the
that's how it has to
promoters.
be.
Fuck the venues.
Right.
But
But
I
I
appreciate every single fan that shows up.
yeah, but promoter
what I mean?
side too, like John and Patty, dude, I love those guys. Promoters.
Now, unless you're
there-
putting on
there
your own
has,
shows,
there has to be a
different
connection.
story.
Exactly.
Different
Yeah.
story. Now, the promoter
Then everybody's cool.
If the promoter reaches out to you and says, "Hey, I want you guys on this," you're like, "Fuck yeah, I appreciate that opportunity.
Right.
I'll look at it. Is it something that I want to do or not?"
Usually
And that's- and that's the hard part.
That's
right?
the thing. Yeah, I'm
And-
usually like,
and-
anybody asks me, you want to play the show? No,
No.
I really don't.
Yeah, but you know what? Favors like that go a long way.
They do. I don't.
Do they
I don't
really?
have that. I don't have that yet. I don't have that connection.
Yeah,
to
they
that
haven't
yet.
gotten me anywhere, and that's where favors have not
No, it
gotten me
did.
shit.
It did.
Where?
Got you on this fucking podcast.
No, you got me on this
Ah!
podcast.
But
how
it
did we
was
meet?
it was because of the connections that we had on the live shows.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
Because I wouldn't have met you.
But
any
I met
other
you
fucking-
before any venues.
Yes.
We met at the portal.
Yeah, which is
Venues have done nothing for me.
But that
Well, all right.
but-
so that could be
but
the separation. Yeah.
the portal has.
I know that's why I love house parties. If anybody asks me to play a house,
House party,
Done.
fuck yeah,
I'm
all
there.
day,
Those are
for
all day
free.
long.
I will give you $50.
I wanna-
I'll buy beer.
Yeah.
Hey,
hell
I'll tell you
I'm
the
getting the
difference.
keg. Let's
the
get it
difference
going.
in like our last show, I got to pick the bands before us, right? And like I pick bands that I think are better than us so I can elevate my game, right?
Right.
I want everybody to be
Yeah,
badass.
because you were driving off of that.
Right.
That's
Sorry,
your, that's
bro.
Your, that's
Right.
Sorry, bro.
But then you'll get some promoters that will put the moneymakers at the very beginning, and they put their friends.
Because they don't know the music.
And then
They'll put their
everyone
friends,
leaves.
and nobody even cares about their
Yep.
friends.
That's why I pretty
So
much
that's
don't
why I
play
don't.
It dies.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't understand that part of it. I really don't.
Because they don't have the music standpoint. Like you have the connection to the music, especially locally. If you're going to be picking, you know who you want to,
Right.
where it's going to get the
Right.
most benefit.
right.
The promoters don't have that connection at all.
No,
because
but
they're not in that.
But they
they're
think
not
they
in
have a
that.
hold on it, and they think they know better than you, and that's the issue. You know what I mean? When you're playing a show and you're opening and you're
Yeah,
drawing,
but they're
you're
getting that-
bringing 50 people, and the
they're
person
getting-
next to you's brought one person in, and the headliners brought two.
Yeah, but
and
they're
you
they're
opened?
VP. Prez is the venue though. They're getting fed that shit. You have to bring a certain amount of people in
Absolutely.
here. You got to bring this much money
Absolutely.
in.
And you walk out, and all your fans leave with you, and the
Right.
last two bands. I
Well,
mean,
and
that's not
that's-
doing anybody any favors.
No.
And
It's not
that's
doing any
that's
good.
the other.
And that's the shit I've had
hardest part,
happen
too.
here with
Yeah.
promoters and
Yeah.
working with venues, scheduling
Yeah, yeah.
shows. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like cool.
that's why
you
the
know?
portal was cool.
That's just bad.
Exactly.
Nobody had anything to
That's
do,
just
so they were
bad.
there
Man,
I've
anyway.
seen it-
Portal was great.
Portal
I've seen
was
that
great.
so many times though,
Yeah.
where they.
Dumb.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
bad
how
business.
it goes.
It's how it works here.
Yeah.
You guys were talking
You know?
earlier, like being the headliners, too much ego. We all
Yeah.
know, but like you got to have the bigger band headline to help the smaller bands.
Yeah, it don't work that
Exactly.
way here.
Yeah, but that's
how
the
it should
thing.
happen.
That's
So-
how that's the ideal way.
You could get a local band here headlining somebody that's not from the city,
Well,
and
well-
they dive, and
Okay.
you
Yep,
are fucking
that's true.
got
Okay, but in
That
but
crowd.
in that aspect, I'm like, all right, I'm all right with that. Why? Because those people put up their time to travel, man. They put up their dollar.
Well, yeah,
You
they
know,
spent the money to
They
get
spent
here.
the money, and
Yeah.
you know what? I'm cool with supporting.
Well, they
that.
usually get
But I'm
paid
not
out right
cool,
off the bat
but,
anyway.
But I'm not cool with supporting another local band
Yeah.
that I'm supporting.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I'm pulling the fans into the venue,
Yeah.
and I got 50 people there,
Yeah.
and when certain people keep count of who brings in what, and I see 2 and 1 and 50, and I'm opening, I'm like, go fuck
Yep.
yourself.
Yeah.
We had.
You know what I mean?
I had that same issue.
Yeah,
not
I had the
too
same
long
issue
ago.
all last year, and that's why I won't do
VSB.
it. VSB?
Yeah, VSB. It was like.
I had that at All Tourists, and
it
that's
was
why I
like-
won't play there
and,
anymore.
and I was in the band that wasn't pulling, and so it was like we had certain people that were upset that we were headlining,
Yeah.
or just not headlining, but opening up.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I'm like, dude, this is the way it rolls.
you know what? I don't have a problem.
These people are bringing like 250. You brought 25.
Right.
Like, there's a
Yeah.
big fucking difference.
Right.
There. Like
Yeah, but when this is how I feel about that.
that's where the ego.
When a band comes in and they have the talent, they're fucking good,
Yeah.
and you know that.
but they also draw.
Maybe you draw
they're
a little
that
bit
good.
more than that band, but they're better than you are. I got mad respect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll respect that.
Dude, that's-
and I'll be
I
like,
agree 100%.
fuck, they're good, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't care what my draw was. They were better than we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I'm opening for bands that aren't
Right.
on your caliber, and you're pulling in, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm playing at 8 o'clock at night. and
Yeah.
You're playing at 10.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I have with this town. And the whole.
I
way
would
it
open up
works.
every show if I could.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
me
dude.
too. I love
Takes
leaving
the
early.
pressure off of everything.
It takes
dude.
pressure off
It
everything.
does.
Going back
I
to
could get done and drink and have a good time.
Get back and watch other
Exactly.
bands.
Yeah, party.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna hang out and fucking.
But at the same time, I think the part about that and what you're talking about is the experience level that this town has in comparison to like LA, Vegas,
Yeah.
bigger cities that have had these bigger names.
we
come
still get
through.
the clash though.
We
Not the clap, but the clash.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what. Yeah.
But
Had both.
you know what I mean? Like
I had both.
Reno, if Reno gets a big band, the local bands I mean, let's be real. If the big band coming through is playing the event center, there's no local band playing there.
God, no.
No.
Check this
Nope.
out. So when
No.
VSB, when where they were booking some shows and they
Yeah.
just started opening. We played a show there with Alice Unchained.
Yeah.
Now they hit us up the next morning. I mean, like 9 a.m. in the morning. Like, yo, you guys want to open up some shows? Blah blah blah. What do you want? I'm looking at the schedule and I'm like, yo, I see Silver Sun pickups on there.
Yeah, I saw
That's a
that.
great opportunity. Yeah.
I'm not blown away by them.
But
But again, okay, they fit.
relatively
You know,
close.
I can work with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That works with my genre. Oh, no local bands. I'm like, really? Silver Sun pickups? No local bands?
Yeah, no.
Wow, that's a way to fuck
Well,
yourself.
they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, that's a way to fuck yourself.
Yep.
You know, I'm like, okay, we'll
They
go
don't
fuck
have the
them.
draw at somebody else that with a
Yeah,
big name.
and then it was like John 5 and Ingve.
Oh, I know. When I saw, that's a whole reason why
That
I was
was
like,
the
I'll
same-
do that show because I
Yeah.
heard John 5
that was
going
the
to be on there.
same day
That's a
that
damn
was
story.
pissed.
when they scheduled that. I was
Yeah.
sitting in their office.
Yeah.
You
And
guys
I was like, yo, and they said no local bands, and I'm like, dumb. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and walked out.
We got pulled out, and then he fucking pulled the plug. But that's a whole. It's that
But I was-
whole show
John
is a
5
fucking.
said no local bands.
John 5 said that.
Yeah. Ingve was cool with it, and that's why you guys got that.
Yeah, but John 5 didn't even.
He
get on-
backed out.
I know.
And now he's playing in PI, and I'm going to go meet him with Lanny.
John 5.
Yep.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, I'm going to go
We're
smack
meeting.
him.
Let's go.
Are you going to be there too?
Fuck yeah, dude! I love John 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, we're having
I
a
think
party.
he's the greatest.
I think he's great,
Dude.
When I first saw him with
Amazing.
Marilyn Manson with the Guns, God, and Government, dude,
Oh,
he
yeah.
fucking
And you know
killed
what?
it. I was
And
like, dude,
with
I know.
Manson, he didn't even show his skill, bro.
No, he
He
didn't.
doesn't even with
No.
Zombie, dude.
It's
Like-
Manson. You don't show your skill with
Fuck,
Manson.
man,
dude.
that dude is a monster.
Yeah, he's good.
Like-
I've seen all his like other stuff, like outside, like his
The creatures.
Yep, all that, dude.
You know,
So
like
good.
when I saw Zombie the last time with Manson here,
I saw him too.
it
I was there at
hor-
the same
I thought
time.
that was a horrible show, and I thought John 5 saved the show when.
I thought they
Amazing,
played great,
dude.
Yep.
Yeah. When
I
Zo-
was watching John 5 the whole time.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't care about Rob
But
Zombie.
Zombie
best
ran off like a
telecasters.
bitch,
Yeah.
and John 5 just carried the whole
Yeah,
show.
because John 5's a fucking man, dude.
He's
You
a
should go
fucking
meet him with us.
monster.
Dude, I will, dude. 100%.
All right, word. And we're all gonna see each other there.
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be
You
cool.
gonna be there, right?
I want to.
Mike
You better
will
be.
there too. Yeah, so you guys, are
Yeah, we always forget about the guy behind the computer.
And he's
I
got,
don't. I always yell at him.
and John 5's got a smoking ass hot wife, man.
Yeah, she's cute for 50.
So
yeah,
does-
see that's what got
So
him.
does Sebastian Bach. So
Yeah.
He's a douche.
I did.
His name is Sebastian.
We were
Bach.
talking about
Come on,
hot-
man.
we were
How
talking
much
about
more of
hot
a rip
wives,
off
so
can you be?
I'm talking.
I like Sebastian Bach. I don't care.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw him
He
at
was-
NAMM. It was like 2011. Dude.
Yeah,
He
I like
did
his
a
wife.
Randy Rhoads tribute. I was watching him up there, and I was like, "Oh, that's Sebastian Bach." I was like, "Who the fuck is?" that?
You know
I,
what?
I saw Skid Row.
Slave-
They came to Reno in
Slave to the
November.
Grind?
Or
That's a great album,
October.
dude.
So-
Remember when Nirvana was called
They-
Skid Row?
They had the lead singer for Dragon Force doing.
Herman
Sebastian.
Lee is a badass guitarist,
That guy's a
by the
fucking
way.
bad motherfucker.
Oh, they who?
Dragon
They were
Force
great.
is, I hate them, but they're so
Dragon
good.
Force?
They're so good.
I know you can't.
They're so good,
Hey,
dude.
you know what I heard recently? Before Sebastian, Skid Row had another singer, and I just heard those on YouTube the other day
Really?
with the same songs but with a different singer.
Is it good?
No.
Thank you.
But like,
Thank you for not wasting my time on that.
Slave to the Grind is a.
I love that.
it's
That's a
heavy
great album.
fucking album.
That's a
dude.
great
Yeah.
album. I love that album. I thought he was good. Sebastian Bach's good.
I think he's badass. He's just an
good.
asshole, you know.
He is. It's like Ted Nugent, dude.
No, he's not an asshole. He's got a little bit of an
He's
ego.
not Ingve, dude.
Which he should
entitled.
have.
Dude,
He should have a
Ingve's
little bit
he's
of
my
an ego,
marker.
man. I don't
Ingve's
know.
my marker right now,
I feel like if
dude.
you earn it, carry it.
When you
The
can
assholeness?
fucking sing the way that guy.
If you've earned a little bit of the ego, I'm not talking about the Ingve ego.
I don't think anybody deserves.
No.
Nobody should have
Don't
an
be a
ego.
douchebag.
There's a difference.
Well, that's why I
Yeah.
brought that up before. You don't. It's almost bullying, especially if you're playing a show and you want to bully other bands and you're like fucking just deny.
There's
them.
a difference.
Throw blows.
Bill Murray to come into the back door and eat off other people's.
Yeah.
Right,
Exactly.
Be
Bill
fucking
Murray.
Bill
Yeah.
Murray.
Yeah,
Be
to be
Bill
a
Murray,
cockpit.
dude. Be Bill Murray.
Exactly.
It's
Be
Bill
Murray.
fucking Murray.
Because let's be real, seeing that you were like, "This is fucking hilarious."
Yeah,
Oh,
this
we
is
laughed.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
you know?
but that was Bill Murray being Bill Murray.
Exactly.
You know.
And then there's Ingve being, I don't like donuts. Get them
Right.
the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck are you? Fuck are
You guys could only come in 10 minutes before we open the doors.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so special. You can go suck a dick in the alley.
Yeah.
But you wait for me to plug in my 13 fucking Marshall heads that only 2 are using. Yeah.
We played with Jeff Tate too as well. We opened up for him twice, and he didn't.
He's got a big fucking head.
He does have a huge hand too. It's like
The
a
same.
water.
Like physically.
Yeah.
It's like
Physically.
it's
Yeah.
like a watermelon. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
like, I know nothing about him. I don't know if he may
Scott-
be a great guy.
No, he's a great singer. I
Scott
love
hates him.
Queensryche, dude. Queensryche is fucking. When Jeff was in there, it was phenomenal, dude. But so Scott broke into his green room.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
And he was eating fucking chicken Alfredo and shit. He was like, "Hey, what's up? We're opening up for you."
I love Scott, dude.
Dude, Scotty. He doesn't give a
Scotty!
shit. And then the next time they came, he got kicked out. He got 86 from
Yeah,
BSB
he was all bullshit about it.
because of the fucking guitar player who's married to Jeff's fucking daughter. And so Scott comes back in after they kicked him out because he knows everybody.
Fuck that bitch.
And Scott's up there in the fucking front, go, "Fuck you, fuck
Yeah,
you."
yeah, fuck right. Scott's right, dude. Fuck you. I'm eating your chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
You can suck the cheese sauce off my poop.
How many people could say that shit?
No
Yeah.
shit. Right.
Jeff,
Now-
Jeff's is cool, though.
Yeah,
I like Jeff.
yeah.
Jeff's cool. Guy.
But we all have had our influences, the people that inspired us to do what we do. And we have a segment on the show that we like to do that's called the Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
So
For sure.
we
buddy.
want to do our Mount Rushmore. Now, I know fucking Mike's over there going, "All right, let's hear it."
Yeah.
So
Mike has a list.
now here's
planning
the
on
way
this.
I see it, okay? And we'll see if Mike approves.
Keep
But
taking my job. I'm supposed to.
now, yes, there's
Bye,
four
Robert.
heads, right? There's four heads on the Mount Rushmore.
What?
You could do, and you can do one of two things.
That's
You can
awesome.
either say that all four of those are individual people, like the Mount Rushmore.
So Mount Rushmore is a mountain that's here in the United States. It has
Canada.
Not Canada.
It's not Terrence, Phillip.
Or you can do a completion
it on your
of
time.
saying, look, here's the four
Like that,
bands that have inspired me. I think you can mix it up.
Yeah.
If you
Good
think
one. I
that
got a
one
good way to do
person
this.
from one band really made the difference
Pull
for
that
you,
person.
make that person the one head.
Yep.
And if you want,
like
put the
chess.
fucking logo of the band on the other head. Mm-hmm. So
That's easy, dude. You want to go?
I got two heads.
I got all.
let's
All
hear
right,
it.
let's.
I would say Elvis Presley,
Ooh.
Okay.
Roy Orbison,
Ooh.
Glenn Danzig, and Kurt Cobain.
Damn.
That's my four
That's a
heads.
fucking great Mount
That's a
Rushmore.
solid.
No one has said Roy Orbison.
No one has
I know
said
that's
Roy
a first
Orbison.
on here, dude.
That is a great.
Yeah.
Second Elvis first.
Jazz
You're a
had the
dickhead.
Jazz from
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
yeah.
I watched it.
She had Elvis as well. I didn't put him on mine, but now I think
He's
I'm
the
gonna hit you from
dude.
a
He is the
different
pimp of the
angle.
galaxy, man. Ain't
Nah.
nobody higher than Elvis,
Dude, he
man.
was great.
Still alive.
No lie.
He's not alive.
He's still alive, dude.
No, he's not.
Space.
He ate a ham
Influence?
sandwich and died in the toilet.
He got abducted.
You guys are gonna laugh.
He's in Vegas.
No, let's hear it.
Beethoven, number one.
Oh.
He's the darkest of the classical music.
He was.
What about Wagner?
Ooh, yeah.
What about Wagner, dude?
Yeah, there's a lot actually that goes into dark into classical music. Don't get me going on classical.
Yeah. We'll get Wagner. You know, whatever. You got that.
It's your fucking
But-
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
dude.
Sorry. I
But
didn't
you're
wanna-
going with you're going with Beethoven, dude. The dude's dark as fuck, man.
No, but I agree. I
and
agree.
and he's deaf.
couldn't hear
He don't,
anything.
He don't
That's
know what
why.
he's doing, but he's feeling the vibrations.
Because that's why he had to go dark. Because those tones are just like, oh, I can feel those.
Next, Q-Tip.
Oh shit!
It's a vibrant.
Really?
thing.
Q-Tip for sure.
Really?
Absolutely, man. His flow was legendary, and he brought New York hip hop to a different level.
His
man.
cadence.
You're not gonna go with Jay Z on that?
His cadence.
Fuck Jay-Z.
No.
Jay-Z,
Stole from everybody.
dude. Jay-Z
Yeah.
stole from Big L,
Well,
from Tribe Called
yeah.
Quest, straight up.
That's why I
From
like MJ.
KRS-One.
That's why I like MJ.
Jay-Z is
That's
a
why I
straight
like
up
MJ.
fucking poser.
That's why I like MJ.
Yeah,
I had to bring
got
it in though.
nothing
I
with
wanted to
him.
see what he was.
Fuck
take on that.
Jay-Z. Fuck Jay-Z. Nas,
Yeah, we
bitch.
said that on Dark Figures podcast.
Fuck with my soul like
I
you
don't
did.
need a chain. I'll kill
All right,
you
all
with
right.
a
You're up to two
sweatshirt.
people.
Fuck
Let's keep going.
Okay. And then we got...
Fuck.
I don't even,
Lanny's
I
on
don't
it
even
right
want
now,
to say
dude.
this one, man.
No, say it.
Because, you know, I'm so
Pink.
judged off
That's
this.
all right.
Cobain.
All right.
No
Yeah, I'm
judgment.
judging you the fucking fullest right now. dude.
I know you are.
As you,
You
rock
see these
a
eyes?
Yeah,
Cobain
Jaguar.
tribute.
Right.
No,
Jaguar over
the
there.
reason I say that is because people put my music in that box, and I don't like that box. I love
That's
Cobain.
an okay box, Ian.
Okay, whatever. You
It's a
say
heart-shaped
what you
box.
want.
It's
Bro.
a heart one.
I don't like hearts. I like
It's a
X's.
panagram shaped box.
So
Yeah.
So
Hellraiser box,
It's
dude.
hardcore.
Yeah.
That's right.
no, Cobain's a fucking amazing dude.
But he paved the way.
Guitar
For-
player.
Well, not only that,
artistry.
for
He
yeah.
paved the way for artistry
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
90s.
we wouldn't have Foo Fighters if it was based.
Absolutely, man. And
Dave
I
Grohl
mean,
picked up
I mean,
so
what
much
are
shit
you,
off of him.
When were you born? What year?
85.
Okay, so you're around the same age as me. We're living off the same era.
I
And
went to
it's
Kurt
like-
Cobain's house actually last year.
So did he just send me pictures?
I know.
Yeah,
I had my
just send
kid
the
sitting on the
pictures.
bench.
The
right by-
bench?
Yep.
I just sent him pictures this morning.
My kid's sitting on the bench.
Don't
right?
you
It's
feel like-
actually my
don't you feel
anniversary.
like-
I got engaged.
I feel a little
on that
shitty
bench.
when I do that. I don't like doing that shit.
Don't
but-
you feel like the Foo Fighters are just like a pretty Nirvana?
No, man.
No,
no.
Dave Grohl
No.
took it to a different level. I love
Check it.
Dave Grohl. I saw them at Madison Square Garden.
Well, of course you're
I
gonna
saw
you're
them.
gonna be decent if you got 3 guitar players in your band, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he didn't
fuck.
have that to start. He
No,
didn't have that to
he
start.
did the whole album. The
He
first
did it
album was the
himself.
best one.
The whole-
did
he
the
did-
whole thing himself.
And he did it
And it's
himself.
the best album,
All right.
and that's why fuck a
Who's your-
band. I'm doing it myself.
But he wanted to, he
your
wanted to
fourth
open
person?
up though. All right, sorry.
My
All right,
fourth
who's your
person.
fourth?
Fourth, you got 4.
This is tough, bro. That fourth? I
Michael
know.
Jackson.
Jimmy
that's a good one.
Chamberlain.
Who?
Jimmy
Michael Jackson.
Chamberlain.
Ain't that the drummer from
Smashing Pumpkins.
Really? Ooh.
Why?
The one who died?
No,
No.
he's
Got
alive.
kicked out with, was he
Yeah, but
kicked
he's
out?
back.
They brought it back.
Yeah, heroin seems
Did
to
he
do great
do,
things for music. I ain't into it, but
Did he do Melancholy?
yep.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
That's a dude that says like almost like a rope. He's so on
He's the
time.
most amazing jazz
good. I
jazz
like him.
drummer who translates.
I love
well
jazz drummers. You know
into
why?
rock.
Because I can't do that shit.
Oh, man.
And I
Come over.
well, I went to New
I
York.
got something on you.
Whoa! I'm gonna tell you this. So I went to New York. and so we went to
Okay,
this
that's
jazz
a different-
club.
yeah,
Hold on, I
different
went to
story.
this jazz club, and they had it was a row, right? Like 3 or 4 rows of nothing but horns.
Fuck, dude.
They had one drummer, one piano player.
You're done.
They did it the whole time, and I didn't care about any of the fucking horn sections
Drums
and their
take it.
solos or anything.
Drums take it.
The drums had a black guy who was playing drums.
Okay.
And an Asian woman playing. I'm not being racist here.
Okay.
Fuck, dude.
You guys always go to that. But
Really, bro?
but
Hey, my friend's
I have a black cousin. It's okay. I had to put that in.
the
I
darkest
really don't
one
have
here.
a black cousin. Don't look him up. That's
Don't look it up.
Robert Dostaff for you.
Oh, okay. It's
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut before I get in trouble.
no, it's Robert
But-
Brostaff.
It was the best time. I love jazz musicians.
Fuck yeah.
Because I first of all, I don't know what's going on in their mind. They have so much different, like their time signatures and everything is
change it.
unfucking
It's
bearable.
about
But
about
like-
playing with a 4/4.
But
You're
they
playing
change it.
4/4, but you're not playing
You're
4/4.
not. You're not.
No, but you're all running off that 4/4. But you're all playing
They
different time
ran
signatures.
for almost. It was 2 hours,
It's insane, man.
and
Like
I guarantee you was not playing fucking 4/4s for that.
no. Well, they're not. But they're all running off the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the thing that confused me with jazz. Like I tried to play jazz guitar. And I tried
It's
jazz
insane,
piano,
dude.
and
It's
it's
insane.
It's impossible, man. For me, like I just don't.
I don't
work
get
that
it either.
way.
I don't either.
You know,
I
jazz
love it.
drums.
I
Jazz
fucking-
drums. I'll rock you some jazz drums.
dude. I would love to hear it.
Ain't
I would
good.
love to hear it.
But I'll rock you some
Yeah,
jazz drums. You know, because I don't have rhythm.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well,
works great.
I'm a drummer and I love fucking jazz, so that'll work.
But
Smooth
like
jazz 109.
jazz is just.
Did you ever say your 4th person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, the drummer.
Get with the
Champion.
times. Come on.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Come on,
let's
yeah.
let's go man and check me.
What the?
Hey,
You see your boy person?
welcome, Lanny. You're on the Dark Figures podcast. You've been here for about 2 hours.
Oh, thanks, man. It's nice to meet you guys.
Ain't enough time.
Rabbit holes.
Dude, you can have us on for 5 hours.
You guys
and we'll
just
still
take me
carry that
down
shit. Fuck
deep.
it.
We do this with every episode. We get done with everybody, and they're like, "Dude, we could have done another fucking like 3 or 4 hours."
Right.
I know.
You dragging me into the dead spot, dude.
Well,
you know
we
what I'm saying?
love going
You
into
are
that,
the
and we
dead
will
spot.
sit there. We will fucking bullshit with you
bask.
guys for fucking
man.
ever.
That's why you guys are good at this.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I don't do this.
It's hard though for me, especially because I'm an introvert. I don't like this stuff. But
Well,
Well,
when,
you're fooling everybody, dude.
when we dive in, this is what I
Really? Didn't fool him. He's laughing his ass off over there.
I know. I seriously am. I avoid everybody. I don't like talking because I need somebody else. First of all, Ryan,
You're a drummer.
he-
Obviously, you need somebody else.
I do need somebody else because it's a
only
full
goes so
band.
far,
I can't do
you
it
know?
by myself. You just drummer up there by himself. You get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah. Everyone gets tired
Where's
of that
the
shit.
vocalist?
No one wants to hear banging.
So I got my vocalist and this
Right?
guy over here who clicks on keyboards and stuff. So,
One button. I literally push one button.
yeah, he
well,
pushes
you're
buttons.
a champ of that button, bro.
But I need
Fuck
them because
it.
I'm really I don't.
You're
get out.
nothing without them.
This I love.
You're
going
nothing but a
into
drummer
this every
without them.
weekend because first of
You
all,
guys
we get
are
to talk
awesome.
to amazing musicians,
Just a guy.
and then we could dive deep into. It's almost like the backstage when you go into the green room, right? And you have those conversations
on your own, man.
So that was the best part of going into live shows, is because we would have those conversations.
Yep.
And I'm like, everybody needs to hear this, because I would hear some crazy shit. I'm like, this needs
Fuck
to be
yeah.
online.
That's
for
true.
everybody else could hear it. Because nobody else hears it. We're backstage. Everybody else is out there partying with the, getting ready.
How did we all meet?
The same way.
Right.
Live shows.
Yep.
It's the live shows. You need that. It's great.
They need to quit having
How
it
did I
on
not meet you
Sunday
before
nights,
this
but
too?
Thursday nights.
Like we played shows together.
I
dude.
know. Lethal
Let me-
Inception.
Let me just tell
played with
you,
you guys.
I am I'm not an introvert,
No, he's not me.
but I just like to enjoy the atmosphere.
Yep,
And
and take
I'm
it
not like,
He takes it.
hey,
I don't do
who
that.
are you? What are you?
I'm more of
what are
you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
fuck
angry.
off.
I
I'm more of a
like to
fuck
enjoy-
off person.
I'm
being
angry
there
and a
in
stress
the
ball
moment.
before shows.
Yep,
and I don't talk
I
to
am
any
too,
music.
and I don't talk to anybody, and I'm fucking in the green room the whole
we
time.
talk. We talk many times.
In the
before
green
shows.
room, though.
Yeah,
That's
alone.
yeah.
See, I'm not that way.
I used
Yeah,
to talk
I
to his
am. I
drummer,
can't
and
do
then I
it.
kicked him in the head.
Because first of all, in my mind, I'm thinking about how I want to play
he's a Sperry.
and how it needs to go. So
Boat
my
shoot,
mind is
bitch.
constantly constant gear. So it's just running. And so even if I'm talking to you backstage, if I haven't played yet, my mind is constantly going, what am
Yep.
I playing?
I'm not
How
stressed
am I gonna
out.
nail it?
I'm not stressed out. I don't think about what I'm going to do because I won't. It just my mind will be cloudy if I'm trying to think about that. You know?
He's just that
I
cool,
don't-
bro.
No, I'm being honest. I don't
He
think about
is.
it because I won't
I'm
be able.
not-
I
I'm
won't.
not
I won't. I will not be able to remember what the guitar part is.
Nope.
You know, so I just don't even worry about it anymore. I don't get stressed out. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Dude, I'm gonna woosaw with you before fucking.
We're all the
shows,
exact
dude. I'm gonna call
opposite.
you up. Dude.
When
I
you-
know I am the same way.
when you
I'm
get
a-
on
You're the
stage-
same way. We're the exact opposite. I think that's why
until
we
I
got along
start,
so well.
until that first fucking riff starts hitting, I'm a fucking
I'm a
mess.
stress ball.
I
I'm
feel
a
like
mess.
once you're up there and the first song goes, it's like a train without brakes, dude.
You're
like,
just going.
Yeah, it's whatever happens,
we
happens,
go
dude.
until we stop.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's different once you're on stage, but the whole time before that, especially if you get like when you're opening up for these big acts, it's like you have to be here at like 1 o'clock.
Fuck
I'm like,
them.
dude. I don't play until fucking 7:30.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Fuck
what
the
do you
big
mean?
acts, dude.
I got 6 hours to waste. You know what my mind's doing at that time?
Who's a
You
big,
guys better have a lot of
who's
fucking.
who's a big act though? You know what I mean? Like why? Because
Well,
you're-
anybody who's named like
because your name's
So
important.
when I go Yngwie Malmsteen, you guys fucking know.
go
me.
fuck him. You know what I mean?
Or if I go, hey, Queensryche, or fucking
fuck
Jeff
him,
Tate,
fuck Jeff Tate,
or
fuck all
Dawkins,
of them,
or like
they're
you
no
know,
more important than a local band, and that's
They're
that's,
not.
That's why I don't play for that shit. Like, I don't deal with it.
But
why?
when
Because
I go
they
into
think
those
they are, but-
situations, I want to play better than those fucking guys.
and you
That's
do.
good. That's yeah.
But so that's where I get in my head is like, so I don't want to talk to anybody
Yeah,
because
you-
I'm already focused on what I need to fucking do.
You're a G man.
Until I
got a
do my
studio.
job, I'm not fucking comfortable.
Well, then
After
come
I do my job, it's go time.
Right.
I can hang out and we'll have a couple shots and just chill.
Yeah, it's just high stress until you
It's a
get
high
off
stress
stage.
until I get on stage.
Yep, it's
Other
the
than
same
that,
way.
yeah.
And that's why today, this is another reason why we do what we do, because you guys are in it. You guys are doing your thing. You guys are growing.
And you guys
You're
are
trying to
fucking
do
talented.
your thing, and you're talented
you.
as fuck.
Thank
and that's
you.
why we have you guys on here.
Thank you.
Glad
for
you
having
guys
Again.
told me that.
Thank you guys so much for being on this show.
I mean, MJ's here. You're
We're-
talented.
again,
You're talented.
we're no strangers to
I'll appreciate it.
repeats. So obviously we're gonna
have you guys
We're
back
gonna
on.
have you guys back.
We're gonna have
Please.
multiple.
Thank you,
This
guys.
was awesome.
Yeah.
We want to thank you guys. Thanks to Lonnie. Thanks to MJ.
Oh,
Thank
hold
you
on,
guys
hold on,
so
hold on.
much
Did
for
we
being
check the
on
chat?
here.
We didn't even text the chat.
You didn't even
can
text
check
the chat.
Make sure.
Did you? We got nothing. All right, cool. All right.
So
Oh,
thanks,
man.
chat, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody for watching this episode. Huge shout out to all the community for watching. Thanks to Lonnie. Thanks to MJ for being on the
Yes,
podcast.
thanks, guys.
This was awesome. That
Good time.
concludes episode.
Right off the bat.
That concludes episode 21 of the Dark Figures podcast.
21. We're on a roll.
We'll see you
That's my
next
hockey
week.
number.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, cheers.
I don't even play hockey.
Motherfucker!
I play bocce ball.
That's a violent sport. I don't play that.
It is if you get drunk.
Damn, they could've-
Well, that's
I know.
why we always do. Like, we're always gonna have multiples on here, so don't think